Hey Aries Collective, what's up y'all? Welcome to the channel, welcome back. Alright, so this will be my first day this week posting, so welcome to the start of a new week on the channel. Alright, let's get into this reading. This is a blunt AF reading, so no holds barred, no sugarcoating. What is the person on your mind hiding from you? Good, bad, indifferent. May not have anything to do with you. It may. Obviously, this is going to mostly be about the connection with you, but there could be things going on in the backdrop with this person. So let's see, what are they hiding from you? It says, I'm coming back. I'm doing come back to me spells on you. Oh, okay. I'm in a bad headspace right now. It's so funny because the Nine of Swords just fell out of this deck here. The cards fell out of my hand and the Nine of Swords fell on the table. That's Gemini Mars energy. I guess I shuffled it back in. But that does talk about somebody being in their head. They're like in despair, worrying, stressing. So there could be somebody here that fears that something is over with you, because that's what the Nine of Swords means. Like they're hoping that you're not done with them. Okay, I shuffled it back in. So anyway, the Nine of Swords again is anxiety. It's like sleepless nights and worryation and traumas and feeling traumatized and triggered and not coping well. So there could be a person here doing come back to me spells. And that's a real thing, y'all. I don't really talk about spell work too much on my channel because I think it's so cliche and it's just a way to kind of trigger people. So I don't like talking about that stuff, but it's still here. Okay, so there's somebody that is not in the right headspace, but they're trying to make you come back to them, which is weird because, like, why? It says, I want to take you out. I'll get one more. What messages are your actions giving this person? Self-love or nah? Hold on, y'all. Something's in my eye. So this last one is kind of giving me, for some of you, this question might have a lot to do with, like, if this person is trying to reel you back in. I feel like we talked about that last week. If they're trying to reel you back in, Spirit could be saying, hey, like, you already know how this goes. So like going backwards to this person may not be a good idea. But let's do this. Let's get a second row. Let's get a second row of oracle cards. Because I like the oracle cards more than the tarot. The tarot tells the story sometimes, but I feel like it kind of gets to be like a little bit redundant. So I like to use a lot of oracle cards sometimes. So let's see. What is I'm doing come back to me spells on you? So if you feel this person pulling on your energy and you're like, why can't I stop thinking about this person? That's why. It says, I don't feel bad about hurting people usually, but I feel bad for disappointing you. Oh, that's why. Yeah, so sometimes the Nine of Swords, which did fall out in your pre-shuffle, can talk about somebody with regret and remorse about the way that they have been behaving. It can even be somebody who's neurodivergent or struggles with their mental health. And it says they're in a bad headspace right now. What is that? I literally don't know what to say to you at this point. The damage is done. Yeah. So somebody really is like, is it over? All right, I want to take you out. Is the truth about how you feel can no longer be avoided. You must express your needs and desires to your partner. So this person may be really feeling a pull to reach out to you. What else is going on with this self-love? It says, I see you as the ultimate wish fulfillment. You know, Aries, I feel like your stock is rising with somebody because maybe you're showing them right now that you are loving yourself, and maybe you haven't been in the past, or you haven't shown them that. It's not that you didn't love yourself, but maybe it wasn't being demonstrated where they understood that. Bottom of the deck, I thought the grass was greener elsewhere, and it wasn't. My actions have backfired. Look at that. And somebody could be in regret for choosing another partner over you. Yeah, look at this. You got the Nine of Wands at the bottom of the deck, the Tower, and then the Three of Cups. And that can be a third party or like having fun, casually dating, but then it got to be too much and this person is collapsing under the pressure. Scorpio, Aries, you got Sagittarius, Moon energy, and you got Cancer, Mercury. Three of Cups does talk about somebody wanting to take you out. So for some of you, you may get unexpected communication from this person. You know, they may be like, let's give it one more try. Because the Nine of Wands is like one last fight. So maybe somebody is wanting to fight for this connection. What is I'm doing come back to me spells, but I don't normally feel bad about hurting people. So that's terrible. So they don't normally have a conscience. Okay, you got Aries, Mars energy, the Two of Wands. Yeah, this is being at a crossroads. And then the Page of Cups. Somebody's definitely thinking about reaching out to you. Could be a younger Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio person. So they do feel bad because the Page of Cups is apologetic energy. And it says, I don't usually feel bad, but I do feel bad for disappointing you. And I feel like, Aries, this person knows that you may have turned your back on them and maybe focused on something or someone else. I also feel like they could be saying that you're making like good strides in your career. Some of you, this was not a long-term relationship though. The Two of Wands is facing it's facing both ways, because actually there are two people here. There's one face this way, one face that way. I'm not going to get the book to see what this is all about, but because these are based on, what is this? The Pantheon. So different mythos throughout history. But anyway, the Two of Wands usually is when people have already began to date. Things are progressing. They're thinking about, okay, what does the future look like with this person? It could be that it was fairly new. It wasn't something that really developed into a full-fledged relationship. Even if you've known them for a long time, it still may not have turned into anything like major, you know, majorly serious. But this is somebody that does want to reach out, but this is a very small gesture. Page of Cups is like somebody really kind of testing the waters with you, gauging how you are, coming in kind of innocent. It kind of feels like this person is tucking their tail between their legs. Show me more. What's going on with I'm in a bad headspace and I literally don't know what to say to you at this point. The damage is done. We got the Five of Wands. Now, sometimes this shows up when we are not seeing eye to eye. We're fighting with somebody. It's a clash of egos. Leo, Saturn energy. Something could happen over the last 5 days, but this could also be them feeling conflicted. Sometimes this is controversy. It's jealousy, it's competition, it's outside influences affecting the relationship, other people, family, friends, other lovers. What is this? Five of Pentacles. So the fives are conflict numbers. They represent change. So look at you at the bottom of the deck, sitting pretty. So somebody definitely feels attracted to you, and it could be that you have left them out in the cold. So they do feel like they're out in the cold right now, and they are looking at it like they have disappointed you. The way they treated you, especially in relation to other people. And what is I want to take you out? Because the truth about how this person feels can no longer be avoided. You must express your needs and desires to your partner. So this person is feeling like they want to reach out. Yeah, King of Wands. And this is somebody demonstrative, taking action, bold action, leading by example, taking charge. Could be another fire sign. That's Leo, Jupiter. You could be dealing with somebody in the spotlight. This person could be very handsome, very beautiful, very sexy. But they're showing up as like in this very empowered energy to say something to you. And the King of Wands is the person who likes to wine and dine his partner. So his or her partner. What is going on here with the King of Wands? This means they're about to take action for a lot of you. Oh, the Devil? I'm just going to tell you to watch out. Like I said here, watch out for going backwards to this person. Could be a Capricorn or another fire sign. Because there's like this obsession with you. It's almost giving me this person is a bit arrogant. They got a big ego. The Devil can also be about seeing things clearly though. But you see all of these people down the bottom right here. Now the Devil card is only supposed to have the two, the Adam and Eve archetype are supposed to be in the Devil card. But there's 5 people here. And remember, you had 5 people here with the Five of Wands. There's 5 people around this one person. So maybe there's up to 5 people involved in this situation. But this is like a toxic attachment. It can be sexual obsession. It could be obsessed with you sexually. Remember, you did have the Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Now you have the King of Wands. So that's a true pair. But sometimes this is codependency. So what is Spirit telling you here about going backwards? Because I feel like Spirit is saying no. Even though they're seeing you as the ultimate wish fulfillment, it's very ego-driven. The Devil is unchecked ego. The King of Wands is ego all day. Especially coming out with the Devil. So this might just be a thing. Maybe they're even seeing you date other people and they're trying to sway you back to them. Okay, what is this about self-love? The Queen of Pentacles. Some of you have a child with this person. She has a baby sitting in her lap. Queen of Pentacles is maternal energy, very nurturing, caring, supportive, generous. Okay, and that's Capricorn Venus energy. So they're seeing you as the ultimate wish fulfillment because you show up as a stabilizer in this person's life. Why are you always the Queen of Pentacles in your reading? That's so weird. Because Taurus gets the Queen of Wands a lot, and y'all get the Queen of Pentacles. And you are the Queen of Wands in reality. So you got the Five of Cups and the Justice card. Yeah, and this is the disappointment here. For a lot of you, you were really fair to this person. Libra energy, your sister sign. Could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and then you got the Five of Cups, Scorpio, Mars energy, and that is disappointment, that is being heard. And I kind of feel like what's happening here is this person is seeing you maybe mirror them. Maybe that's why you have this energy here of like these two people. They're not looking the same direction, like they're looking at each other, but mirroring each other. So it kind of feels like this person is like, all right, I know I deserve the way you're treating me. I earned it. And I gotta live with that, even though I'm depressed and sad and in grief. It's because I did that to you. You got a lot of fives here. You could be saying 555. Again, fives are change and conflict, usually. So all these fives coming out tells me that something is changing with this person. You got the Ten of Cups, and this is why they're saying you as the ultimate wish fulfillment. Some of them are racing in with communication, y'all, to restart a connection. Could be an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You got Pisces, Mars here. So maybe this is something that's going to play out during the week of March 11th through March the 20th, because that's the date of this card, and this Knight of Swords is racing in. But this is a push and pull, on again, off again relationship that has a lot of mess with it, you know. Now, this person could be very generous. If they are a boss and entrepreneur or somebody that just has a lot of money, they're showing up as very generous. These two are very generous people. They're bosses. They're entrepreneurs. They're people who have the resources. So for some of you, this person really does care, but they're toxic. So a toxic person caring for you almost feels like a person not caring for you. Because it's like, if the best they know how to do is be toxic, no matter what their deep feelings are, who wants to deal with that? Okay? All right, y'all. So those are your messages. Some other action that they took, they're saying backfired on them. And it looks like they are racing back towards you. But it kind of gives me that this person is coming in almost to get their ego stroked. So just be mindful of that. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, hype the video if you can, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace. Hey, Taurus Collective. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back. I hope you all are doing amazing. All right, y'all. This is the start of a new week, all right? So let's get into a new reading. This will be, what are they hiding from you? And this is going to be a blunt AF message. So no holds barred, no sugarcoating. Whatever I see, I'm going to say. All right, so let's see. The person on your mind, what are they hiding from you? It may have something to do with you. It may not. Most likely it will, because these cards are centered around relationships. So, but there could also be something else going on in this person's life. We will see. Especially when I get to the tarot to clarify. So let's see. What do they want to say that they're hiding? I am guarded. I have major trust issues from my last relationship. Okay. Some of you probably already know that, though. I can't imagine life without you. So this person is like, I can't be what you need because I'm guarded. I'm scared. But at the same time, how am I going to live without Taurus? Because who can live without Taurus? I mean, come on now. Enough is enough. Set and reinforce your boundaries. I feel like this person would respect greatly if you already have, they're respecting it. If not, that might be the way that you can get, you know, more effort from this person, is to set proper boundaries, Taurus. I got some bad karma for hurting you. Ooh. Now we're going to clarify these cards. I'm going to shuffle 3 times and we will clarify. What are they saying here? Some of you, I feel like, have already set proper boundaries. This person could be feeling convicted. All right, what's going on with I am guarded? I am too toxic for you. So they're guarded not because they fear you hurting them. They fear themselves hurting you. Even if they're projecting. And you know what's crazy? Even when it says their last relationship gave them trust issues, why do I feel like this might be a person that actually, even with their past partner, they could have done a lot to that person, but maybe they don't take accountability. So they even see that person as the problem instead of looking in the mirror. What is, I can't imagine my life without you. I should have claimed you when I had the chance. Yeah, they feel like they possibly missed an opportunity with you. What is enough is enough. You are the best kept secret. Are you okay with this? I'm sorry, you are their best kept secret. Are you okay with this? Okay, so for some of you, this person is not claiming you. They haven't made it crystal clear that you are their person. Okay, they could hide the relationship. Maybe it's a private or secret relationship. There's a difference between private and secret. I'll say a secret relationship. And Spirit is saying, are you okay with this? And I feel like even the person is like, okay, why are you accepting this from me? Again, this is going to be a blunt AF message, okay? Don't take nothing personal. That's not personal. All right, so I got some bad karma for hurting you. It says they feel you've pulled a them on them. You beat them at their own game. Yeah. So for some of them, the karma has been that you have set and reinforced your boundaries with them, and they know that they can't come back the same way. It says someone at a distance is watching you. So they could be at a distance, they could be watching you. Let's get into these tarot cards and see what's going on, Taurus. You could be dealing with a Libra. I feel air, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. A Capricorn is here for some of you. Strong Capricorn. Cancer, Pisces. Okay, let's see. What is I am guarded? I have major trust issues. The Four of Wands. They may have been married before. This could be a twin flame as well. So y'all could be in a runner-chaser dynamic. You could be seeing 11-11. So you feel like home to this person, Taurus. This person actually sees you as somebody very stable that they could lay roots with, they could build with, they could have a family with, they feel supported by you. But they don't feel like they have all of this to offer. They feel like it's a tall task. What's going on with the Four of Wands? The Lovers. Oh my God. Wow. Gemini energy. Yeah, but the Four of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck. Could be a 4-year relationship or age difference. Could be a Capricorn. You got Gemini here and Aries, Venus. So look, they're seeing you as somebody that they want to be vulnerable with, but I feel like that's what they struggle with. They struggle with possibly getting hurt. Their toxicity is that they have a fear. I feel like they could have been in a long-term relationship, lived with somebody who had been married before. What happened in this past relationship though? Because this talks about somebody who has a blocked heart chakra, who's not opening up. So that would be on them. What happened in their past relationship? I'm curious. Did they do something? The Two of Pentacles. Somebody was juggling. Maybe they got cheated on, or they did the cheating. Could have been a 2-year relationship. Could have been 2 years ago. Capricorn, Jupiter energy. I feel like they were the problem, but they project onto their partners. Eight of Wands. So this is my busybody card. So the Eight of Wands can also talk about moving very quickly, and maybe it quickly ended. And look at this. It left them with some mental health issues, anxiety, stress. Look at that woman. She can't even sleep at night. Something was a disaster. Scorpio, Aries. You got Gemini, Mars. So the Eight of Wands is Sagittarius, Mercury, and it is the second fastest card in the tarot deck. It talks about a whirlwind romance. They could have jumped into something. You know, your person might be a bit unpredictable too. They could have either rushed into a marriage, rushed into moving into with somebody, or just committing to somebody too quickly. Maybe based on all the wrong things. Maybe like some good sex or something like that. And then they were like, what the hell have I gotten myself into? Something like that happened in the past relationship. Okay, let's move on. Whatever it was, it's something that was disastrous with the Tower. It could have abruptly ended. I don't know if they found out the person was cheating on them, juggling them, or they got caught. You may already know. So what is I can't imagine life without you, and I should have claimed you when I had the chance. The World card. And the Six of Pentacles. Oh, Taurus. That's you. Taurus moon. You could be born May 1st through May 10th. This could be a 6-year relationship or age difference. And then the World card is here, which is Capricorn, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, and Taurus. They see you as the total package. I'm telling you, there's this very strong feeling I'm getting that you gave a lot to this person. And they're like, you are like wife material, husband material. And I didn't close the deal with you. And it's over now. You know, so they could really be very proud of you, especially the way you make your money, whatever you're doing professionally. I feel like this person is very proud of you, but they see you as a total package, and they're like, you really were everything that somebody could ask for, and I did not reciprocate. There was no equal give and take in a relationship. I didn't do you right. So what is going on with the setting boundaries, and you are their best kept secret, but are you okay with it? You got the Empress, and it's the Nine of Wands is here. Yeah. So for some of you, you know your value, you know your worth. Look at you. This is strong boundaries, y'all. This is crazy. Yeah, this is strong boundaries, but I feel like what's going on here is, Taurus, this is you. This is you in your divine feminine energy, knowing your value, knowing your worth. You're in receiving mode, receptive mode. You're like, I'm not moving from my throne. I know who I am now. You have really put me through it. But because you put me through it, I realized my own divinity. I realized my own, you know, my own value and worth here. Because the Empress is about value. I feel like your stock what this person is rising. And I've been getting that for like about a month or two now when it comes to you. But definitely this is like relationship PTSD. And I feel like you're like, I'm too good. They know you're too good too. I'm too good to put up with all of the stress that you put me through. You're not okay with being a secret. Some of you have struggled with that, if that's indeed your story. Yeah, and again, this is strong boundaries. And this is about having the courage of your convictions. So they are definitely feeling blocked out of your energy. Look at this. They feel like you're the main character right now. You could be on the Aries Taurus cusp, or you can have Aries in your chart, or you can have an Aries Mars placement. And I love that you always come out as the Queen of Wands. That's my favorite queen. My favorite queen. They are definitely feeling like you are like blocking them out, and you are in very no nonsense energy. Let's move on. So they got some bad karma for hurting you. They feel you pull a them on them. You beat them at their own game. What is this? They weren't expecting you to take your power back. Queen of Wands is independent, self-sufficient, coming out with the Empress. The Empress is all four queens, but the queen that you keep embodying in my reading for well over a year now, maybe even going on 2, has been the Queen of Wands. And that's very much main character energy. And look at this. Look at the karma. And it's also mirroring. Could be a Libra. Yeah, but the 6 of Cups could be a Scorpio. Something could have happened 6 months ago or in Scorpio season. What is going on here? The bad karma and beating them at their own game is the 9 of Pentacles and the King of Swords. They never thought you would cut your emotions off and be firm about it. So this is about having high standards. This is about, you know, being very unbothered as well. They could feel like you're very emotionally checked out. You could also be dealing with an air sign. Namely, this is Aquarius Mercury, but it could be a Gemini or a Libra as well. And the 9 of Pentacles is I can do bad all by myself. I feel like there's somebody here who, like, they're seeing you as very head over heart, or this could have been them in the past. But I feel like you put your foot down, because that's what the King of Swords is. And the 9 of Pentacles is like, I am thriving. I told you, whatever you're doing professionally, that you could be an influencer, content creator, or you live alone, you got a successful home-based business or something like that. Something going on with you where they're like, man, Taurus got it going on. I should be sharing in that. I should be a part of his or her life. But they don't need me, because that's what the 9 of Pentacles is. Like, I'm independent. I'm not interested in dating anybody who's not bringing value to my life. So this is how they're seeing you. And for some of you, you've turned into this King of Swords where you're being head over heart. Even if you do still have feelings, you're not acting on them. 6 of Wands, yes, I'm telling you, they are adoring you and admiring you, especially if you're in the spotlight for some reason. If you have visibility online, whether that be that you do it professionally or you're just very popular online. And look at this, being out. They feel like they're disappointed and they see you shining. Shining, 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 yeah. What's that song by Jay-Z and Beyonce? I feel like that's what I'm hearing when they think about you. They feel like you're shining. This is a good reputation. This is somebody admiring you. This is somebody that has you on a pedestal. They feel like you have pretty privilege. They feel like everything in your life is going right, and they're over here disappointed because of the way they've treated you. And they're like, oh, you made yourself the main character. You could be seeing other people. If they're following you on social media and you're posting like your social life or your dating experiences, this person is in their feelings, y'all. All right. Those are your messages. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, hype the video if you can. This person is more disappointed than they may let on. They could even be very prideful, and they could be acting like they're happy on social media, but they're not. All right, y'all. I will see you the next time. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, hype the video if you can. Peace. Hey, Gemini. Hey, Gemini Collective. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back. I hope you all are doing amazing. Let's see what the person on your mind is hiding from you. Maybe somebody's having trouble speaking up. I don't know why my voice did that. But let's see what's going on here. 3 shuffles. We will take the 3 cards on the top. We will shuffle again and get 4 cards to clarify what the original 4 mean. Okay. I don't know what's going on here. Somebody could really like be feeling nervous or something. Like, why are my cards falling all over the place? One more shuffle. All right, so let's see. What are they hiding from you? This will be a blunt AF, no holds barred, no sugarcoating thing, okay? So it says, I regret speaking to you so harshly. I was wrong. So somebody's in regret about the way they spoke to you, maybe the last time you spoke. I married a gold digger and I'm miserable AF. I told y'all, I feel like somebody chose another relationship and it's blowing up in their face. You could be on a Taurus, Gemini, because they kind of had a message similar to that. It wasn't about a gold digger, but like some other choice. I think Aries even had that message. But anyway, I used you for my own selfish reasons. You didn't deserve that. Yeah. And then we have sometimes it's ego, it ain't love. Wow. So some of you could have thought this person was in love, loving you, but it was more of an ego stroke for them. They're saying that they used you for their own selfish reasons. But I feel like the thing that's so funny is everything they did to you, somebody now is doing to them. And that's what they get, because you don't use people. You use things. You love people. Okay? People just be out here crazy. They do not. They got life all messed up. What is going on with I regret speaking to you so harshly? I was wrong. Embrace the end of a cycle as a chance for a brand new beginning. There's nothing to fear but fear itself. Y'all keep getting messages like that. You know, I feel like the way that somebody spoke to you the last time was the end for you. And you were like, you know what? I'm not looking for closure from this person. Even if you might feel like, look, it wouldn't hurt to know why they did the things to me they did. I'm not looking for it anymore. That's kind of what I'm getting. You could be dealing with a Capricorn, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, or a Taurus. All right, what is I married a gold digger? You are hands down my favorite person, because they're realizing now that you were much better than this person that they chose. Okay, I used you for my own selfish reasons. You didn't deserve that. It says your ex or a past person still has a hold on you. Release them from your energy. For some of you, you could really be struggling with, like, I don't want to say getting closure, but for lack of a better term, I will use that term. Maybe you do feel like you don't know why, like what happened? Like, why would somebody do this to somebody that they were building something with, that you used to have a loving relationship with, or it felt that way? But Spirit is saying it was ego. It wasn't love. Again, no sugarcoating. So what's going on with the ego thing? I have always seen you as someone very rare and important to me. And I don't think that they're not able to see that, but that doesn't mean people are capable of loving us, you know, just because they know who we are. I'm going to tell you the truth. I think people, when they see decent human beings and they're like, okay, this is a really decent person, they tend to hurt those people more, because people are unhealed, and unhealed people, what do they say? Hurt people. They'll gravitate towards the people that don't like them, the people that treat them the same way that they treat the decent people in their lives. It's just crazy. I was losing myself in our connection. Okay, well, get lost, because you sound like a mess, whoever you are. But let's get into this. I don't mean to talk about y'all person, but this person seem like, I might have to bust them upside the head. What's going on with I regret speaking to you so harshly? But Spirit is wanting you to embrace the end of a cycle. And I keep telling y'all, I even feel like this person is wanting you to move on. I've been picking that up in your readings. Like, somebody's like, don't hold out hope for me, because they know they're toxic. King of Cups. So this is about regulating your emotions. The King of Cups should never be sitting in the water like this. Whenever he's sitting in the water like this, it means he's in his feelings. He's supposed to be above his feelings. He's supposed to be the master, the authority over emotions. The more evolved of the water signs is the King of Cups. This is Scorpio moon energy, but it could be a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio person. So this person, you know, I even feel like they say you kept your composure, because this is about diplomacy, couth, tact, civility, like being very civil, even though there's like chaotic energy going on around you. So they could be saying, look, I spoke to you harshly, but you kept your cool, because that's about being calm amid chaos, being stable in a storm. They could even be saying they wish that they had handled you that way, but they didn't. What is the end of a cycle? And a new beginning, nothing to fear. We got the Queen of Wands in reverse. And there's Aries, Mars energy, and then the Page of Cups. Some of y'all got new love coming in. What's under the Page of Cups? Oh, wow. Gemini, that's you. There's somebody here. This is feeling stabbed in the back and betrayed. Okay? I feel that for a lot of you, what you don't realize is this rejection was divine protection. Yeah, look at this. You can't make it up. You got divine intervention. I literally just said it was divine protection. The Wheel of Fortune talks about God being in control and taking the wheel. You know the term, Jesus take the wheel. That's what the Wheel of Fortune is. It's like when God steps in, like you didn't really lose anything. You were dealing with a self-absorbed, childish person. Could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Could be another Gemini. Could be a Sagittarius. a Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, or Taurus person for some of you. Yeah, that's this energy of somebody just not being on the same wavelength as you. Even if they did have feelings, I feel like they also took advantage of your, sometimes the Page of Cups is like naivete. Again, we ain't sugarcoating nothing. Page of Cups is kind of green when it comes to love. It's somebody whose head is in the clouds, right? And this is you, Gemini. This is your card. And it talks about like not seeing something coming, like the way something ended could have really hurt you, and you were kind of blindsided because you thought like this was your person. Now, them seeing this end of a cycle, what I don't like about this Queen of Wands in reverse is it's kind of giving me that even with I was losing myself in our connection, that could be you. Yeah, that could be you. And you know what's crazy? The next card says that this person feels you pulling away, so they're holding on to you even tighter. That could be what that Four of Pentacles was. Sometimes the King of Cups talks about holding a grudge. So it could be that this person emotionally, they don't have control over their emotions, which is why their feet are in the water. That shouldn't be. All of these cards in tarot, they mean, everything means something, y'all. Everything. So that's one of my understandings of the King of Cups, the Queen of Cups. They're supposed to be so evolved that their feet are above the emotions. They're supposed to be logical, you know, very sound-minded and very emotionally stable and mature. This Queen of Wands in reverse, though, is main character syndrome. And I do feel like you could have been dealing with somebody who's very arrogant. I mean, she is a mean girl. It's a mean-spirited person. Drama queen, drama king you could have been dealing with. Could be somebody very promiscuous as well. And I feel like Spirit is saying all is well. The King of Cups means all is well. So it says embrace the end of a cycle as a chance for a brand new beginning. There's nothing to fear but fear itself. But she can be somebody who lacks bravery, because she's normally brave in the upright. So this could be like insecurity. It could even be jealousy. This could even be somebody that got a Jezebel spirit on them. That could be why they chose to marry a gold digger. That could even be the person that they chose. I don't know. They could be regretting speaking to you because now they're coming to their senses and like calming their nerves, their emotions. But the Queen of Wands could also be you losing yourself. That's what it talks about, like forgetting who you are. And again, that's Aries, Mars energy. Once I married a gold digger, I'm miserable as F. And you're hands down my favorite person, the World card. Capricorn, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, and Taurus. That's the end of a cycle. And you got the Empress in reverse. Baby, that's the gold digger. Taurus, Libra energy. Six of Wands. Interesting. So the Six of Wands talks about fame, being in the limelight, and then followed by the Nine of Cups. Yeah, this is the marriage card. So they could either be living with somebody, like in a very serious relationship, or they're married. This usually represents a wedding ceremony. So I don't know if your person is in the spotlight. They got fame, they got visibility of some kind, but the Empress in reverse is absolutely materialistic. She is a gold digger. She is codependent. She's somebody that's always hovering. You know, she's overbearing. She's insecure. And the World card, they thought they had found somebody, but this person is worldly. You know, I kind of feel like no matter what they give to this person is never satisfied. Wow. I feel like this World card could be how they're seeing you, though, as a total package. But they blew it for this Empress in reverse. So that could be a baby mama, baby daddy. What's going on with I use you for my own selfish reasons? You didn't deserve that. The Magician, that is a master illusionist. He is a player. Could be a Gemini or a Virgo person. And your ex or past person still has a hold on you. Release them from your energy. What is that? You got the Five of Cups in reverse. That talks about letting go. Yeah, so Spirit is wanting you to let go. I feel like the thing, though, this person is doing some kind of magic, y'all. This is a warlock. Coming out with I use you for my own selfish reason. They're toxic. They got the gift of gab. That's a smooth talker. But I'm telling you, whatever they did to you is now being done to them by somebody else. But sometimes it's ego. It ain't love. The Ten of Swords, which is the betrayal card with the Four of Cups. I'm telling you, rejection is divine protection. Period. I don't care what anybody says. It says, I have always seen you as someone very rare and important to me. The Four of Cups is a missed opportunity because they betrayed you. And I feel like you might be ignoring this person right now. or they're saying they ignored you in the past, they betrayed you in the past, and now they're realizing how rare you are because this other person is showing them, look at this, the Strength card. It could be somebody that got a lot of control over them. And then look at this, the Devil. So you got Capricorn, Libra, and Leo showing up here. There's a woman. I feel a strong woman. It could be a man. If it's a man, just take it that way. But I feel a strong woman. There's a woman here this person feels chained to. They feel oppressed. They feel like they're in a superficial, materialistic relationship. And it's like, oh, well, you shouldn't have done what you did. I'm going to tell y'all like this. I got a lot of empathy and compassion for people. I try to give people grace. But when you intentionally hurt somebody, I don't. I feel like whatever happened to you, baby, if you walk out in the street and the MTA bus go boom, I ain't got nothing for you, you know, because you shouldn't treat people. Don't mistreat people. It's just not hard. It's not hard at all to not mistreat people, because you have a choice to either be with somebody or not be with them. Don't string people along, play with their feelings, and I kind of feel like that's what this is. All right, Gemini, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I will see you all the next time. Peace. Hey, Cancer Collective. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back. I hope you all are doing amazing. All right, the person on your mind. What are they hiding from you? Good, bad, and different. Could be about the relationship. Could be about something going on in their life outside of you. We'll see. We will see. All right, so we are not holding anything back today. This will be a blunt AF reading. No sugarcoating. One more shuffle. We're going to take 4 cards on top. Shuffle again and get 4 cards to clarify. What are they hiding? Doesn't have to be bad. I miss the attention you gave me. I still long for you all the time. Okay. I want to apologize for breaking your heart. Alrighty. The attraction is intense, but the circumstances aren't favorable for a union right now. Resist the temptation until the time is right. Yeah. And I keep telling y'all, I really strongly feel some of you, most of you, have somebody that really does care for you. They love you, or they have love for you. But there's something a bit underdeveloped or undeveloped. I don't know which one to call it. Something is not ready about your person. It's just not ready. And I do feel like they have moments where they feel like, okay, I'm trying to be ready. But then they could kind of regress a little bit. Okay, so, I mean, there's building blocks, but it's like, okay, that's not enough. It's almost giving me potential. It's like, okay, that's not enough, though. Like, we need a little bit more than potential. We should be past the potential phase. We're too old for potential. Like, come on now. What we doing here? All right, so let's see. One more shuffle, and we will clarify. What are they saying here? What does I miss the attention you gave me? Because I don't really like that, but let's see. It says, I daydream about you throughout my day. It gets me through my loneliness. For some of you, this person, I don't know if it's that they don't get attention from other people, or just simply that they value the attention that you gave them because it made them feel good, right? But it's like an ego stroke. And so I feel like it could be a Scorpio. This person just sits around and thinks like, man, they look at their phone like, man, I miss when he or she, when Cancer used to text me and, you know, let me know I was on their mind. So maybe you pull back your effort from this person. I still long for you all the time. Someone doesn't want to lose you. Yeah. It's so sad because I do feel that, but that doesn't mean that you should give them another chance. You know, I want to apologize for breaking your heart. It says, don't read between the lines. Close the book. Nobody has time for riddles and guessing games. Yeah, so this is a person that kept you guessing. Boy. Could be a Libra or somebody with a Libra moon placement. So a lot of mixed messages with this person. What is the attraction is intense, but the circumstances aren't favorable for a union. I've got to get rid of the toxicity in my life first. Well, that was pretty clear cut. All right, bottom of the deck. I wasn't serious. I'm sorry. I want a serious relationship with you when the time is right. I'm telling you, confirmation. I feel like that, but it just feels like the time. It says the time is not right. Alrighty, y'all. I mean, I don't believe in putting your life on hold for nobody. Life's too short. So live your life, Cancer. What is going on with, I missed the attention. I started hearing, so live your life. Hey, by T.I. and Rihanna. So maybe they're with a Pisces or a Libra. I miss the attention that you gave me with I daydream about you as the hangman. You know, this person, you do cross their mind a lot when they're like not doing anything. When they're like maybe at work and they have some downtime, or when they're drifting off to sleep, or when they're just not preoccupied with something else. But the Wheel of Fortune shows me that for a lot of you, you're you've been through a lot of ups and downs with this person. And for some of you, it's like you just left it to fate. And you're like, look, if it's meant to be, it's going to be. This is the matter of divine timing. And you do have the time. It's not right. So Spirit could be saying you two are on a break right now. And when it comes to this person, they're like, okay, I'm willing to kind of wait it out. Both of these cards are like willing to wait. And it's like, I'm not going to force anything. This talks about avoiding romantic pressure. And it could even be that this person felt they were like a challenge. Maybe some of y'all felt like they were a challenge. But the thing is, this person was not going to give in to it. But they do find themselves possibly having a change of heart, because the Hangman does talk about seeing from a different perspective, like turning the situation on its head. It could be that you two are going through, like the tables are turning right now. Seasons are changing right now in a relationship. But I feel like you've been through some emotional ups and downs with this person, and they are admitting that. Maybe they even left you in limbo, left you hanging, and some of you are just like, you know what, I'm going to leave it to fate. Whatever's meant to be is going to be. I'm not going to force anything. So Pisces, Sagittarius, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, or a Taurus you could be dealing with. What is I still long for you, but it's saying that they don't want to lose you and they still long for you. So what does that mean? The Six of Wands, that's attention, with the Nine of Cups. So this person is definitely somebody that looks at you in a favorable way, right? You make them happy. Nine of Cups is like somebody's like, you make me happy, you know? But at the same time, the Nine of Cups can talk about somebody who's pretty content with the relationship being the way that it is. Sometimes it's selfish energy. For me, it feels kind of selfish, right? I don't feel like this person wants to lose you, but they're still in a season of their life where they're like, I'm kind of enjoying being single. I'm enjoying the way things are, because it talks about being content with the way things are. But the Six of Wands is like, I adore you. I admire you. They see you as very pretty or whatever. This is pretty privilege. So this is like attention. Again, it says, I miss the attention you gave me. But I feel like that's kind of what they were content with, like the way things were. And I don't feel like that's the way you want things to be. Six of Wands is victory. It is success. I do feel like in the end, this person is like, we're going to end up together some kind of way. This is wish fulfillment. It talks about manifestation. But again, it is a content heart. And it's kind of like it's giving me maybe flirting, attraction, attention is what they have been content with. They could be looking at you on social media too, especially if you have a platform of some kind, but because the Nine of Cups and the Six of Wands do talk about accolades, rewards. Both of them are about rewards. But this is also planetary alignment. They could feel very lucky to have you too. This is actually a genie in the bottle moment. But it talks about the planets aligning perfectly to bring about wish fulfillment. It is a card of sensuality, pleasure, sexuality, indulgence. Yeah, this person definitely thinks you're attractive and they enjoy whatever it is that you've been giving to them. But I just feel like it's not fair. What does I want to apologize for breaking your heart? The Seven of Cups and the Eight of Cups. And it says, don't read between the lines. Close the book. Nobody has time for riddles and guessing games. The Seven of Cups is, this man got all of these women back here. That's Scorpio, Venus, and this is temptation. So I don't know if they just kept you as an option, because that's what this can mean, like somebody with multiple options. And they're like, okay, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Monday, I like Lisa. You know, Tuesday, I like Sherry. Like, they just got these different people that they can deal with. But he is moving away from them. I am noticing that. He's moving away from the temptation. So maybe this is somebody who wants to heal with you. You got Pisces energy here. Pisces, Saturn, and Scorpio, Venus. But it says don't read between the lines. And this is about walking away. It says close the book. Eight of Cups is walking away from something that's emotionally unfulfilling. And this card right now is where we are on the calendar. We're in the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is the beginning of Pisces season, February the 19th through March the 1st. So we still got another week before this card is up. So they could be really daydreaming about you. This is daydreaming, and it does say I daydream about you throughout the day. These other options might not be doing it for them. They could even be walking away from other options. Yeah, look at these people in the water. I didn't notice that before. But you're going right from the Seven of Cups to the Eight of Cups, which is like, okay, I'm contemplating, I'm procrastinating. Do I really want to cut these people off, narrow down my options, and walk away and be with the person that, go on a spiritual journey and really try to find some fulfillment here? Because the person in this card is walking away looking for the Two of Cups to get their completion. You also have the Nine of Cups on the table. So you got all the Pisces season except the end of Pisces season. So there could be something playing out over the next... before March, what is it? By March 10th. Yeah, because this is March 1st through March 10th. And this takes us through March 1st. So there could be something happening between you and this person. So maybe you're getting an apology. All right, so what is the attraction is intense, but the circumstances are not favorable for a union right now. They got to get rid of toxicity, and it could be these other people. Could be a Capricorn, your sister sign. You got the Empress. So there is attraction, the Empress, Taurus, and Libra. So they're seeing you as high value. I'm telling you, this is unconditional love. So I know some of y'all are going to be like, look, I don't care how they feel about me. If they ain't treating me right, I don't care. I agree. But the feelings are here. This is unconditional love. This talks about altruism. It literally talks about the highest expression of love. So it's seeing you as a high value woman or man. What is I got to get rid of the toxicity in my life? And the Empress is also sensuality and pleasure as well. That's Venusian energy. So what is going on here? Some of you can have a chat with this person. Oh my God, the Ten of Swords and the King of Cups. Yeah, this person is going through something. Could be a Gemini. You got Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or somebody with a Scorpio moon. This person is trying to regulate their emotions. I don't know what's going on because it could be something very chaotic. The Ten of Swords can even be somebody with an addiction hitting a rock bottom, or somebody just in general in total despair. I don't know if this is a humiliation ritual. It could be something going on that they are dealing with. It could be something to do with a man. Here with the King of Cups, he's usually a father figure. King of Cups is usually about regulating emotions, being very diplomatic. I feel like they're like, I care for you a lot. That's what the King of Cups is. I value you. I care for you. She's a woman with value. So it's here. It's just that this person, they're going through something. Knight of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, and the Lovers. Okay, for some of you, there's something financial going on with the Five of Pentacles and the Star in the World. They could be trying to heal. Could be an Aquarius, Capricorn, Leo, Scorpio, Taurus. Could be a 5-year relationship or age difference. I'm also seeing 9 years here. You got Virgo, Venus, you got Gemini, you got Sagittarius. Somebody is still in their whole phase. This is a whole phase. And like I told y'all, this man got all these different options back here. All those women. So I would just say for some of you, this person is like, I'm really content being single. This is another card of being content being single. But when I choose, you are my other half. This is a kingdom spouse. It's a soulmate. It's a vibrational match. So there is something here. But it's just like y'all might have to just go through a little bit more with this person if you're willing to, before you can get the version of them that you want, because they're just not ready. It's a matter of divine timing when the Wheel of Fortune comes out. That really trumps everything else on the table. But it says, I want a serious relationship with you when the time is right. Okay? I hope that made sense. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Hype the video if you can. See you next time. Peace. Hey, Leo Collective. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back. I hope you all are doing amazing. I have a couple of channel messages. I don't know if they mean anything, but I was hearing something about horseback riding. I don't know if that's significant to you, but I was also hearing this song by Prince, and the song is called, I'll just tell you what the words are, because the song is kind of weird to say. But anyway, the song says you need another lover like you need a hole in your head. Okay, and so Prince was a Gemini. I don't know if you're connected to a Gemini, but maybe it's a promiscuous Gemini, like somebody that jumps in and out of relationships really quickly. Like they don't need to be focused on the love situation until they get themselves together. Because he's saying you need another lover like you need a hole in your head. And I'm like another hole in your head. And who needs another hole in their head, right? Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know if that song means something, if Prince means something, if a Gemini means something, and the horseback riding thing, I just don't know. But let's look at the person in your mind. What are they hiding from you? Good, bad, and different. We are not sugarcoating, y'all. So let's see. Blunt AF messages. I love you deep no matter what. Okay. Somebody could even be trying to tell you that you don't need another lover, though, because they want to hold on to you. I don't know. All right, so I pushed you away intentionally to protect you from me and my toxicity or dysfunction. So they could be saying even though they pushed you away, they love you deep no matter what. I have so much emotional baggage. And I am truly heartbroken over you. You could be dealing with a Libra. In particular, one born October the 1st through the 10th. October 1st through the 10th. Okay, 3 more shuffles and we will clarify these cards. So somebody here is a mess. Okay, I love you deep no matter what. I'm not with them anymore. I'm coming back home to you. I keep telling y'all somebody trying to come back to you. Okay, I pushed you away intentionally is money blockages are causing delays in the progress of this connection. So for some of you, maybe this person is dealing with, you know, issues with their resources. Could be a Capricorn. What is, I have so much emotional baggage. It says they want to come back, but their pride is in the way of their heart. So for some of you, the person wants to come back, but they're not acting because their ego, their pride. All right, I'm truly heartbroken as I'm dying. I'm sorry, I'm doing come back to me spells on you. So Aries got that as well. That was like their first card out. So somebody is weird here. Like, what the hell are they talking about? They pushed you away. There's money blockages. So it's giving me somebody could have ended things with you even though they didn't want to. So maybe you need another lover, like you need a hole in your head. Could be somebody saying, I'm not capable right now of being a good partner. I don't need to be, you know, involving anybody else in my mess. I want to look up the name of this song because it's called like Another Lover Hole in Your Head, but it's like all together. It's weird. It's how he spelled it, how he worded it, but let's just see. Okay, yeah, he spelled it all together. So it's Another Lover Hole in Your Head. And it's spelled ANOTHERLOVERHOLENYOHEAD. Okay, so Another Lover Hole in Your Head is the whole, it's just one long word. So let's see. I want to know what common sense tells me what it means, but I want to just see what he meant. I like to look up what the person meant. Okay, so the song came out in 1986. The name of this album was Parade. And this was the title. No. Let me see. Explores themes. The synonyms and related phrases are you don't need that. That's unnecessary or harmful. You're asking for trouble. It's a waste of time. The song is characterized, okay, I don't care about that. The theme, the lyrics focus on a man trying to reclaim a lover who is abandoning a solid relationship for a new, ill-advised one. Oh, interesting. Okay, Prince. So for some of you, maybe this person had a solid relationship with you, but they jumped out there with somebody else. So it says someone still has an energetic hold on you. Cut the cord so that you're free to move on. I keep telling y'all, Spirit keep telling y'all, move away from past energy. And I do feel like the sad thing is somebody really does love you. But it's just that, you know, sometimes when people, they got their own stuff, their own traumas, love is not always enough. As much as we romanticize it, it's not enough. Relationships are about way more than love. Yeah, look at this. Some of you are blocking out this narcissist. Could be a Capricorn, Leo. This is your energy, Leo, Mars. And this is for my October the 11th through 20 whatever people, the end of Leo season. And this is blocking. And look, you got the devil. That's toxicity. It says, I pushed you away intentionally to protect you from me and my toxicity and dysfunction. It could be addiction. Look at all these people. You need another lover like you need a hole in your head. Why you got all these people, person? So a Capricorn could be another Leo for some of you, but I feel like this Leo energy is you. Yeah, and there's an ex-person here that they could have gone back to. Yeah, look at this. You got Gemini. Prince was a Gemini. You got Scorpio. You got Capricorn. And this Gemini person or this air sign person is running right back to the past. Somebody that they feel like a karmic cord to. Okay. Yeah, the Five of Wands just shows up. That's Leo energy as well. Now, that's the beginning of Leo season. July 20, whatever. I'm sorry, June. What is it? Yeah, July. July, the first 10 days of Leo season. I don't know what they are. July 20th, 21st, 22nd, through August the 1st. That could be your birthday window. All right, so let's see. I love you deep no matter what. I'm not with them anymore. I'm coming back home to you. So they could have realized they didn't need these other people, but it could be too late. King of Wands, Ace of Wands, King of Wands. Yeah, so there is love here. You got Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. You have Leo, Jupiter. So basically, this person is saying, like, you are the cream of the crop, right? They know that. They're seeing you as the King of Wands. That's your own card. But I'm telling you, there's something that they did here sexually. Yeah, look at this. Regret. And they're starting to see clearly here now. It's something about an ex. Scorpio, Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini's here. This is regret and remorse. Somebody made a big mistake, and it has to do with sex. Because the Ace of Wands is chemistry, it's passion, it's sex. I also feel like this person is seeing you as very confident, Leo. They feel like you have the upper hand now. They feel like you could be moving in a new direction with the Ace of Wands. Maybe some of you already are dealing with somebody new and they know that. Or they have anxiety about thinking about you moving on. Okay, I pushed you away intentionally to protect you from me and my toxicity, and money blockages are causing delays in the progress of this connection. Somebody could also be getting karma, and it could be affecting their money, like their bottom line. What's going on with I pushed you away intentionally? Oh. Lord, the Eight of Wands came out in reverse. Sagittarius, Mercury energy. Now, this is my Mercury retrograde card, and this can talk about a lot of chaotic energy, misunderstandings, bad timing, a loss of momentum between two people, miscommunication. Okay, something going to happen over the last 8 days between you two. What's going on with money blockages? The person could have just switched up on you. The Six of Swords came out in reverse. So somebody jumped out the frying pan into the fire. This is slow healing. I feel like there's somebody here that's not getting the point. I don't know what the point is, because that's between them and God. But it's giving me that they're not getting the point here. I'm seeing 6 weeks could be significant past tense, or 8 days for some of you. And you got Aquarius energy here. Could have even been Aquarius season. So that would have been February the 1st through the 10th. Something could have happened between you and this person. But this is Aquarius Mercury and Sagittarius Mercury. So Mercury energy, which is communication, thoughts. But this is like some kind of slow healing, or somebody trying to run away from something that they need to deal with. Obviously, they could have run away from you with pushing you away intentionally. This person is going through something spiritual. These are your spirit guides, and they're in reverse. So maybe this person wasn't following the instruction they were supposed to follow spiritually. What is emotional baggage? And they want to come back, but their pride is in the way of their heart. Somebody is stubborn. The Page of Wands and the Knight of Swords. Now, these are all communication. The Knight of Swords can be a know-it-all, though. He does represent confirmation bias, impulse, a lack of impulse control with the Page of Wands. You know, this person could be very childish when it comes to their passion. Like, they don't know how to control themselves. And I keep telling y'all, your person travels. It's something with them traveling. And why am I getting something about cross-pollination? Because I'm seeing this Gemini energy, this Mercury energy with the bees. Y'all know I was looking at this thing about this documentary about Beyonce the other day. Well, YouTube auto-played it, and I just let it play for a little while. And they were showing that clip of Beyonce. She put it in one of her songs where she was a little girl, and they had a bush, like a bush outside of their home. And she started playing with the bushes, and there were bees. And her father was like, Beyonce, leave those bees alone, right? She used it in one of her songs. I just don't know which song it is. It's kind of giving me, there could be an air sign here, a fire sign. It could be younger than you, just slightly or maybe significantly younger than you. But it's giving me like, why are you just like, don't disturb something that could harm you. And what did that song say? Prince's song says something about like going towards something harmful. This person is going backwards though. So there could be even be an air sign you're dealing with who ran back to a younger fire sign, because these are people cards. This could also be you as the younger fire sign, and they're trying to come back to you, because the Knight of Swords is sudden arrival, sudden departure. But it says their pride is in the way. Now, this is somebody fixating on you, feeling like you are mine and you don't get to be with nobody else. So again, you need another lover like you need a hole in your head. Could be them saying, I'm not letting you go. You need to stay with me. But I don't feel like you do. If I'm being honest, I told y'all it's going to be, I'm not going to sugarcoat. I feel like it would be a mistake to go back to this person, because this is jumping out the frying pan into the fire, going from bad to worse. Well, this is what they did. They had a lapse in judgment. They made some choice that, you know, harmed the relationship because they were being foolish. Again, this is impulsivity. Somebody doing something on autopilot. But he is a know-it-all. Again, confirmation bias. Somebody that lives in an echo chamber. They like everybody to agree with them. And it could be a very impassioned person with this Page of Wands. Maybe they are a person who, when they speak, they're very passionate. And they can either... They may even say some things sometimes that scare you. Right? Because even though these cards are saying their pride is in the way of them coming back, he's coming back. And the Knight of Swords literally talks about somebody that's in and out of your life. They're hot and cold. They're inconsistent. They're flaky. He's the knight that you cannot rely on him. He kind of goes wherever the wind blows. He's air. So he goes wherever the wind blows. And then the Page of Wands can also be very immature, especially when it comes to controlling his or her passions. Okay. I don't know what that means to you, but we're going to move on. So I'm truly heartbroken over you, and I'm doing come back to me spells. Come back to me. Begging you please. 3 of Pentacles. Could be a 3-year relationship, age difference. Some of you are in business with this person. This is somebody that wants to work on a relationship, wants to be a team player, but it also can represent 3 people, a third party situation. But it could be somebody that's wanting to like maybe get a third party involved to kind of mediate the situation. That's kind of what I'm getting. And that's Capricorn Mars energy. You could work with them or do business with them. Let's see. I'm doing come back to me spells. What is that? The Queen of Swords. Libra energy. Okay. And the 3 of Wands. Aries energy and the 4 of Swords. Yeah, maybe they're in a meditative state trying to pull you back in. Somebody is patiently waiting for you to return to them. Like maybe they've already made an advance and you said no. And they're like praying about it. They're hoping. They could even want to go to counseling, because this is a card of counseling. And the 3 of Pentacles could be some kind of mediation. Maybe getting a third party involved. Maybe somebody that's the voice of reason here. Maybe even a maternal figure. This could be your mother-in-law. Or an in-law. A sister-in-law. It's usually going to be a woman who's an in-law. That they might be trying to get to be the middle man or middle person. Woman. Whatever. Okay, y'all, that's what I have for you. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Yeah, because you got the Knight of Swords. So in relation to this Knight of Swords, this Queen of Swords person could be a mother figure or an older sister. Okay. All right, y'all, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, hype the video if you can. And I will see you all the next time. Somebody is still like very attracted to you, Leo. But I just feel like it's just too late. It's just too late, baby. It's too late. All right, I'll see y'all the next time. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, hype the video if you can. Peace. Hey Virgo Collective, what's up, y'all? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back. I hope you all are doing amazing. All right, the person on your mind, what are they hiding from you? No holds barred. All right, blunt AF, no sugarcoating. What is the person on your mind hiding from you? Good, bad, and different. All right, I am struggling with my mental health. Okay, could be a Gemini person. You're so stubborn, I can't get through your thick walls. Okay. Are some of y'all putting somebody through something here? You got somebody in their head. All right. I'm praying you don't lose any sleep over me. But I feel like they're losing sleep over you, though. They're experiencing a huge wake-up call. And that could be why they could be going through some, maybe an ascension and some ascension symptoms here. It could be a Scorpio, strong Gemini. Yeah. What else? All right, I'm struggling with my mental health. What does that mean? What are you saying here? It could be a Capricorn, Capricorn rising. It says grounded, values long-term commitment, and not expressive of emotions. So some of you could be dealing with somebody with a Capricorn rising. Could also just be a Capricorn person that's struggling with their mental health. And maybe for some of you, this person does want long-term commitment, or you've already been in a long-term commitment, but they don't know how to express their feelings. Something could also be going on with their career or their money. What's going on with you're so stubborn? I can't get through your thick walls. I can't imagine life without you. That's Capricorn energy again. What is I'm praying you don't lose any sleep over me? So somebody's not willing to really give up on you. They're hoping that it's not over. I don't know if you'll be able to handle my dark side. What is going on with them? I feel like a strong Capricorn. Strong Gemini, strong Capricorn. And then Scorpio is here. Intuitively for me. So some of them have a dark side. Okay, what else? We got Taurus, Venus. Opulent, high value, needs reliability and affection. Physically expressive, touchy-feely type. Okay. So maybe Taurus, Venus. Could just be a Taurus, but somebody with a Taurus, Venus placement. Venus is at home in Taurus. At least the second house. You know, Venus, second house, because it's seventh house as well. So there is somebody here that might be going through some kind of wake-up call. Maybe they're going to start expressing themselves more towards you, because maybe they're realizing your value, your worth. And then we have, are you only seeing what you want to see and hearing only what you want to hear? Okay, so some of you could have been deluding yourself about this person. Or that could be them. All right, let's see. Struggling with their mental health. What is going on here? And not expressive of their emotions. The 8 of Cups in reverse. Sometimes it's somebody faking their happiness. Somebody feeling stuck. And this is the week we're in right now. 8 of Cups is February the 19th through March the 1st. So maybe this person is a bit withdrawn from you. They could have abandoned the connection. They could be going through some emotional hijinks. What's going on with the not expressing their emotions? They're not leaving you, though. They can't walk away. The Ace of Cups and the 9 of Cups, that's 10 Cups. So this is long-term commitment if you put the two together. Okay, so look, Virgo, there's somebody here, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio person. Now, the 9 of Cups is March the 1st through March 10th. So maybe that's something that's going to restart for you all. Maybe they will be opening up their heart and expressing their emotions. Because it says not expressive of emotions. And the Ace of Cups is somebody pouring out their heart. Literally. The feelings that they have for you, they don't show you. And they could really demonstrate their love for you and how attracted to you they are. 9 of Cups is sensuality, pleasure, indulgence. So I don't know if this person is very generous or what. But maybe they don't like come out and say that they love you. I feel like that's going to change. Because there's some feelings here. All those cups. So a strong water sign. I mean, Pisces is showing up the most, but it could be, and then Scorpio is already here, but it could be a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio person. I actually like this. I think something is changing. Okay, you're so stubborn. I can't get through your thick wall. So they find you to be stubborn, but they can't live without you. The 5 of Cups. Scorpio's Mars energy. What's going on? I can't live without you. So they're disappointed when they can't get through to you. Like this person looks like he's trying to appeal to somebody. He's down on his knees and this person is saying, I can't get through to you. And this is grief and disappointment and sadness. Sometimes feeling like you've been abandoned. And you do have abandonment wounds here. They could even have abandonment wounds maybe from their childhood. They could be kind of a loner. What's going on with I can't imagine life without you? It's giving love-hate relationship, y'all. You got the World card. Yeah, because you are their end-all, be-all. They see you as the total package. Capricorn, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, and Taurus energy. Wow. So if there has been an ending between you two, because this is an ending to a cycle. It also represents closure, though. I feel like this person can't get closure. Like, if they tried to walk away, it's not working. What's I'm praying you don't lose any sleep over me? The 5 of Swords. Somebody could be being petty here. I I feel like somebody keeps you in mind. I don't know what that means, but you see the man here, how he's in vibrant color, and then there's a woman that's kind of like black and white, gray back there. This card talks about winning at all costs. It talks about playing mind games. Yeah, it can be very argumentative or a lot of vitriol between you and another person. Can be self-sabotage as well. Or defeat, surrender. So let's see what that is. That's Aquarius, Venus energy. I don't know if you'll be able to handle my dark side. This could be that dark side. Sometimes this is like a really vengeful, tit-for-tat, argumentative person. Antagonistic. What's going on here? Again, playing mind games. It can also talk about giving somebody the silent treatment. So it says, I hope you're not losing sleep over me. If they haven't been talking to you, they're like, look, this is just who I am. I got issues. It's an issue. I got issues. You got issues. But I know I miss you. Okay, that's Aliyah. She was a Capricorn, so you could be dealing with a Capricorn. We got the 3 of Wands. This is Aries energy. I feel like something's changing between you and this person between now and Aries season. Now, this is April the 1st through the 10th. So maybe like over the next month. The Ace of Cups is 1 month. So maybe something over the next month and some change is happening here. There's also somebody that is trying to, I feel like, get control. Like he has this snake here. It's almost like he's knitting the snake inside of whatever it is that he's knitting. Almost like he's trying to capture maybe his dark side. I don't know. But the 3 of Wands talks about growth, expansion, making progress, gaining momentum. It can talk about like building blocks with another person. So they could be saying, hey, listen, do you think you can work with this? Do you think you can work with the part of me that is kind of petty? That might ghost you sometimes. Ain't nobody got time for that. What is their experience in a huge wake-up call? Number one, they're aware of how dark their mind can be and how selfish they can be. The High Priestess, yeah, this is spiritual. And this is something going on a subconscious level for this person. A Cancer or Pisces for some of you. Pisces is your sister sign. Yeah, and they could also be just recognizing you as like a past life soulmate, or, you know, there's a really high, what am I trying to say? This is spiritual implications in a relationship. It talks about a relationship that goes beyond the 3D. This is 5D connection. This person is not sleeping at night. High Priestess is nighttime. It's something dawning on them. Something is occurring to them. This is divine downloads, intuitive nudges, and this is also a spirit guide. So what's going on here? Touchy-feely. Sometimes this is hidden emotions and feelings that somebody has for you that they could be waking up to. Yeah, the Hangman. So this is a new perspective that this person has on you. You got a Cancer or Pisces. Pisces real strong. What's at the bottom? The Page of Wands. Yeah, somebody might be flirting a little bit more. This may not be easy for them. Maybe they're younger than you. A Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. I feel you are getting more of an effort from somebody that's been holding back. You might have to be patient with them, but that's what I'm seeing, y'all. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, hype the video if you can, and I will see you all the next time. Could be a lot of flirting, a lot of messages, a lot of talking, a lot of texting, moving forward with this person after they go through their wake-up call. Okay? Peace, y'all. Hi, Libra. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back. If you've been here before, thank you so much for joining me or joining me again. Let's take a look at the person on your mind. What are they hiding from you? Good, bad, indifferent, no sugarcoating, blunt AF. All right. Let's see. 3 shuffles. We will get 4 cards. We will shuffle again, and we will clarify with 4 more cards before we get the tarot. Okay? So let's see. What are they hiding? Let's shuffle. 4 cards on top. I am a walking contradiction. I haven't honored my word to you. Could be dealing with a Taurus. Could be a very spiritually, kind of like giving me God complex. Okay, somebody that's a hypocrite, somebody that talks out of both sides of their mouth, or they have expectations of you that they don't hold themselves to. All right, I wish we weren't both so stubborn and petty towards each other. Could be a Taurus, could be an Aquarius. I love the way you carry yourself. You are a queen or a king, and I admire you. Okay. Your love has touched this person deeply. Their heart has been transformed by yours. I love that. Okay, so y'all just butt heads sometimes, okay? So from their perspective, they are seeing you as very high vibrational, but they do feel like you're stubborn and they're stubborn, and sometimes y'all could be petty towards each other. But also there's something about them that they're acknowledging that, you know, it's not honorable. It's not righteous. It's not honest. It's not, you know, integrous. One more shuffle and we will clarify. What is I'm a walking contradiction? I haven't honored my word to you. Could even be a marriage. Your pictures make me smile. They get me through my darkest days. This person's still looking at pictures of you. I don't know if it's something you sent them, something they have in their phone, their possession, or maybe social media. Okay, what is I wish we were not so stubborn? Money blockages are causing delays in the progress of this connection. Leo got the same card in the same exact position. Interesting. I don't know if y'all have fights over money. It's like somebody's not practicing what they preach here. Okay. Maybe it's an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. What is going on with I love the way you carry yourself? An offer has been revoked. Okay, so Libra, they feel like you've pulled your energy back from them. You took your love offer back, and they respect that about you. They admire that you're not allowing them to breadcrumb you, play games with you. Maybe this person is not financially stable. Or maybe even if they are, maybe they're going through some issues with their business or their career, their money. Your love life has, your love has touched this person deeply. It says you can't miss what you've never had. You probably gave them more credit than they deserve anyway. So, you know, I feel that you have offered a lot of love to somebody. They recognize that. It doesn't go unnoticed. Yeah, it says, I sincerely apologize for lying to you. And the next part says they're ready to come out of hiding. So this could be somebody that's about to make their way back towards you. If you don't know that they lied to you, it's saying that they lied to you. I believe it too. My cards don't lie. So let's see. Every time I say my cards don't lie, I think about that movie with Beyonce and Mos Def. And who else? Wyclef was in the movie. It was on MTV. MTV's Carmen. It was called Carmen, a hip opera. And it was a play on the old movie Carmen. I actually used to have, my aunt left me that movie, the movie Carmen, the original one. I tried to watch it one day, but it was so dated. Who was the lady that played in that? I can't think of her name. Y'all know the light-skinned lady from back in the day. Why am I talking about this? What was her name? I don't know why I want to say Josephine Baker. It wasn't Josephine Baker. I can't think of her name. Somebody gonna tell me below. The original Carmen. Who was the lady that played in the movie? If y'all know. I'm just curious. I'll probably just look it up when I'm finished, but I don't know why I can't think of her name. But anyway, let's see. I'm a walking contradiction. I haven't honored my word to you. So there's been some dishonesty, some betrayal, or somebody not practicing what they preach. The King of Wands. That's Leo energy, but it could also be an Aries or Sagittarius. Is Leo, Jupiter. And your pictures make me smile. They get me through my darkest days. You got the Ace of Wands in reverse. Wow, who just got the King of Wands and the Ace of... Leo just got these two in the same position, but the Ace of Wands was in the upright. That's crazy. Y'all could be connected to a Leo. But this is Leo, Aries, Sagittarius in reverse. So sometimes this is promiscuity. So this person is still attracted to you, but maybe they were promiscuous. Maybe they did something impulsive here. King of Wands is impulsive regardless of what position he's in. And then the Ace of Wands could be somebody being a bit reckless sexually, or could be a connection with you where it was really hot and then it just kind of burned out. I feel like they want to take some kind of action towards you, but maybe they're not feeling very confident, even though this seems like a confident person. Maybe the way things ended is making them not want to say anything right now. Yeah. But they might be planning. They might be planning to do it. They're waiting until they feel confident enough. Could be a Sagittarius. You got Aries. So you got all the fire signs coming through really strongly. And then you got Libra energy here. They could even be looking at you as the Four of Swords. Some of y'all are on a break. You haven't talked in a couple of days or weeks. Could be 4 weeks for some of you. Three of Wands is usually patiently waiting, planning. So there could be somebody here that's like, I'm still keeping my eye on you. I'm still attracted to you, but I don't feel empowered to come forward right now. What is I wish we weren't both so stubborn? Because you might be waiting them out. The Four of Swords talks about taking a break from another person. Like a timeout. Some time apart. To reflect, to think, to meditate, to figure out what the next move is going to be. I wish we weren't both so stubborn. The Knight of Cups. Because he or she is, I say he, maybe it's a he or she is saying, like, we've got feelings for each other. There are romantic feelings here, right? But neither one of us are expressing these emotional feelings. Why? What does this have to do with money? Somebody could be a starving artist. Knight of Cups, he's like a musician. You see his instrument here. A poet, a musician, somebody that's in the creative arts. We got, yeah, the Star. Look at that. Somebody in the spotlight with the Page of Swords in reverse. Yeah, somebody could be experiencing delays or blockages in their career, especially if they have aspirations to be in the spotlight, because this is the spotlight. This is also a sense of hopelessness, dread, pessimism, not feeling inspired. Can also be a fall from grace. I see it that way. Page of Swords in reverse could be that, you know, there is a petty energy, not talking, not speaking. It could feel like somebody is just in despair right now. Like, the feelings are here. This person is like, we both have feelings for each other, but neither one of us are willing to budge. This is evil eye energy as well. Page of Swords in reverse. Yeah, so a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. You could be dealing with another air sign. Okay, let's move on. What is going on with I love the way you carry yourself? You're a queen or king and I admire you. But the offer has been revoked. And this is the love offer right there. So what does that mean? Maybe somebody's depressed or sad or disappointed because the offer has been revoked. You got the Seven of Wands. That's like blocking somebody out. And you got the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, so somebody is feeling like they're feeling like it's over. Six of Pentacles is Taurus moon energy. Could be a 6-year relationship or age difference. And you got the Seven of Wands, which is Leo Mars energy. Somebody could have been breadcrumbing you, Libra. They very well could have been. Six of Pentacles can be breadcrumbing. Sometimes I see it as given to two people. It's usually a very positive card, but it's coming out with the Seven of Wands, which is like blocking someone out, or maybe feeling like you have to fight for their attention because they're giving to someone else. Could even be a person who feels like all they have to do is bring gifts and money and things of that nature. But they could also be saying you're protecting your peace. Like you have a lot of harmony and peace in your life right now. And you're focused on yourself, your career, your work, whatever it is that you do that makes you feel balanced. Sixes are harmonizers. So they could feel like, look, you're very guarded, you're very defensive, and you revoked your offer because they were breadcrumbing you. All right, what's going on here with your love has touched this person deeply. Their heart has been transformed by yours. What is it? The Six of Wands. Now, this is the card of like carrying yourself very well. Good character, good reputation, pride, being on your high horse, or somebody having you on a pedestal here. So they do admire you. It says I admire you, and this is a card of admiration, respect. Leo, Jupiter energy. Some of you could be in the public eye. Maybe both of you are. One or both of you could be in the public eye. They also feel like you get a lot of attention. They feel like you can have anybody that you want. So what is, you can't miss what you never had. You probably gave them more credit than they deserve. Now, for some of you, you could have put them on a pedestal. Got to be honest with you. You could have definitely had them on a pedestal. But you see how he's kind of like worshiping at her feet. Now, maybe the tables are turning. What is you can't miss what you never had? You got the Hangman in reverse. Pisces energy. That's an identity crisis, y'all. Feeling stuck. And then the Knight of Pentacles, Virgo energy. Virgo, Venus, Cancer energy. Some of you are slowly but surely moving on, and they know it. They know that a part of your healing is for you. Yeah, they feel like you're about to start exploring other options. Pisces season. You got Scorpio, Venus. You got Pisces, Saturn. You got Cancer energy here. If some of you are not dating somebody new or thinking about it, you will by the summer. You're going to start to move forward and be with somebody else. You could be taking your own sweet time to heal before you jump into something else. But I do see you maybe by Cancer season. And you could even be dating multiple people. Maybe just having fun. And you might be meeting somebody at a distance. Yeah, I also feel like this is a plan B. It's a contingency plan. But like I said, this is very like I'm set in my ways. I'm stuck. It says you're both stubborn. They could also be saying they wish that you could move past the stubborn energy. But I feel like this is you moving on. Some of you have felt stuck and trapped, or they feel stuck and trapped right now. I kind of feel like somebody didn't know what they had until it was gone. Don't it always seem to go, but you don't know what you got to lose on. Okay, Joni Mitchell never lied. You could be dealing with an Aries. Q-Tip is in that song. He's an Aries. Janet Jackson is a Taurus. And I don't know what Joni Mitchell's sign is. I really don't know. Joni Mitchell, when is your birthday? You're singing about the big yellow taxi. Joni Mitchell. Joni Mitchell never lied. Yeah, I feel like somebody is a liar here, though, that you were dealing with. She is a Scorpio. Okay. Born November the 7th. Well, you had this, what is, you know, you had the 7 of Cups. That would be the 6 of Cups. Okay. All right, y'all. So that is where we're going to leave it. Her name is Roberta. I didn't know that. Roberta Joan Mitchell. Learn something new every day. I just flipped the deck on 6 of Cups. Hilarious. So this is the window of her birthday, November the 1st through the 10th. 3 of Swords, Libra. That's huge. Yeah, some of you are in separation from this person. This is an ex. Past energy showing up here. And maybe for some of you, your standards are increasing. You have another. Oh, look at this. You got the Empress on the other side. You have new love manifesting by Cancer season. It could be a Gemini or a Cancer person. But it's going to happen by Cancer season for most of you. If you are single, still trying to heal from being betrayed. 3 of Swords is a love triangle. So maybe this person is married, but they were seeing you on the side or something like that. Just take it however it resonates. Or they stepped out with a third party. It's like somebody just wasn't practicing what they preach. And they didn't know what they had till it was gone. All right, y'all. Like, subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Hype the video if you can. See y'all next time. Peace. Hi, Scorpio Collective. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back if you've been here before. Thank you for joining me or joining me again. Let's see what's going on with the person on your mind. What are they hiding from you? All right, so this will be a no holds barred, blunt AF, no sugarcoating reading. I'm just going to call it like I see it. All right, y'all. So 3 shuffles. We will take the 4 cards on top. What are they hiding from you? What are they not telling you? May have something to do with you, may not, but usually it's going to be about the connection. So let's see. Someone's wounded child needs some serious healing, but it's not your job to heal them unless you are the wounded child in question. Okay, so somebody's inner childhood wounds and traumas are not being addressed and they need to. I don't know if they're saying this about you or themselves though, so we'll see. Woe is me. Victim mentality is stifling someone. You could be dealing with a Gemini or Taurus, or somebody with a Gemini Jupiter or a Taurus Mercury placement. Could be a 5-year relationship or age difference. Wow. Somebody's stuck in a holding pattern. All right. I'm hearing somebody crying wolf. But anyway, I want your forgiveness. Could be another Scorpio. And Aquarius moon prefers a friendship-based relationship over a traditionally romantic one. This could be somebody who left you out in the cold, or they feel this way that, you know, you left them out in the cold and they're feeling disappointed. But it's giving me like not taking accountability for why. Because if they want your forgiveness, that means that they did something to be left out in the cold. Again, could be a 5-year relationship or age difference. Let me shuffle again and we will clarify these cards with more oracle cards and then some tarot to see what they want to say. What are they hiding from you? Feels like projecting, like saying you're the problem, but it's really not you. They could be watching you as well. All right, so the wounded child. It says the narcissistic abuse is real. That's what I'm saying. Are they projecting onto you? So you could be dealing with a narc. And again, they could be saying this about you. Maybe they are projecting, saying that you're a narcissist and you're abusing them because they have a victim mentality and they don't want to take accountability. Could be a Capricorn for some of you. What is woe is me? Life really does go on. Sometimes the only thing you can do is accept the lesson and move on with your life. So this person is stifled. And they're seeing, Scorpio, this is your energy. This is the death card. So for some of you, they're realizing that you moved on with your life and you had no choice because they were stuck. And like I said, if you feel like it's the other way around, flip it, because it could be. What is I want your forgiveness? I never made good on any of my promises to you. I failed you. Well, that was pretty straightforward. All right. And the prefers a friendship-based relationship over a traditionally romantic one. We got Cancer Venus. Nurturing, sensitive, and emotionally driven and craves security. So this is a person who the romantic, the feelings, all of that stuff comes second to how stable a friendship and a relationship can be with this person. So they might not be as emotionally available as you, or they could be saying this about you. It says, when the going got tough, I got going. I ran when I should have stayed. I avoided what I should have bravely confronted. I let you down when I should have. What in the world? Hold on, y'all. It was like a fly or something, and it just totally disappeared. Why is there a fly in the wintertime? Anyway, let's get back to this. I avoided what I should have bravely confronted. I let you down when I should have helped you up. Now, that's funny because Aquarius moon can be a runner. It can be somebody escaping a connection, somebody with an exit strategy, an escape plan. Somebody can have an Aquarius moon. Doesn't have to be you, but it could be them. Yeah. Interesting. So Cancer Venus in the tarot is the Two of Cups. So this could be a marriage for some of you. Two of Cups is usually going to be like a soulmate, but maybe you're dealing with a runner. Spirit says every time they test your boundaries, they lose more respect for you. Yeah, the next card says, I have yet to learn my lesson. I don't know my limits. I have an issue with overindulgence. Okay. So this is a person that every problem in their life is somebody else's fault. What does their wounded child want to talk about here? The Six of Swords. Okay, Aquarius, Mercury. That's about leaving trauma behind, moving a smooth sailing. And the narcissistic abuse is real. It's the Queen of Wands in reverse. Yeah, she's definitely very narky. Queen of Wands in reverse is Aries energy. Aries, Mars. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. So somebody with an Aries, Mars placement, or an Aquarius, Mercury, if you know their chart. So this is main character. Like I said, everything is about them being a victim. They don't take accountability. Queen of Wands in reverse is very much a mean girl. Okay, mean-spirited person. They center themselves. Everything is about them. They're very insecure, jealous, competitive. They have a Jezebel spirit. And this card is connected to histrionic personality disorder, which again means that everything is about them. They think everybody wants them. Yeah, I don't like this person's energy. Some of you, this is you moving on from this person, or them needing to heal this aspect of themselves. What is the woe is me victim mentality? It's stifling them. The Page of Wands and the Ace of Cups. So life goes on as the Ace of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, that's you. The Page of Wands. Some of you are dealing with a younger fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. So though the Page of Wands is not about being stifled, it is about being a little bit hesitant. Hold on, y'all. I see the fly. I gotta get it. Well, I think I got it, but I could be wrong. Anyway, so the Page of Wands is a card of hesitation. I think this is it. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's on my table. I have no idea where that came from. Such a distraction. All right, so the Page of Wands, again, his wand is here in the ground because he's just kind of like contemplating. He hasn't acted yet. The action card is the Ace of Wands. That's what puts the Page of Wands in motion, or the Knight of Wands, which comes after this. So, it can be an immaturity. For some of you, it's promiscuity. Page of Wands is somebody that's kind of flirting with you. They're infatuated, right? But infatuation doesn't mean that somebody actually is loving on you. I kind of feel like this person is seeing you as the Ace of Cups, and this is about you moving on with your life and finding new love. Now, for some of you, this person may be about to reach out to you, but it's giving me they call them with the same old, same old. There's an attraction here, but it's like more fun. When you're the Page of Wands, it's more fun energy, more free-spirited energy, more about like the physical attraction than anything else. And they can see that you are like building a new relationship, or you are moving on and open to a new relationship here. But the Page of Wands, I was saying, the wand is in the ground because this is earth and fire. So the earth element makes everything a little bit slower. I don't know if something's going on with this person's earthly matters, their money, their finances, their job, their career. But it could be that. And this person could be saying, maybe I'm too young for you. I don't have enough to offer you besides just fun, just sex, just whatever. And they could feel like you're ready to really invest emotionally in somebody else. Okay, let's move on. What is I want your forgiveness? I never made good on any of my promises to you. I failed you. The Six of Wands. Some of you could get a message online from this person or a text message. The Page of Wands would be like a flirty text message. I just feel like this person never takes accountability. That's Leo, Jupiter. Could also be getting attention from other people. What is I never make good on my promises? The Star card. So this is somebody that wants forgiveness. They want to heal. Could be an Aquarius. Yeah, somebody could definitely be. You could be dealing with a celebrity, or maybe you could be. I don't know. But this is like hopeful and optimistic about healing. I'm also hearing like all that glitters is not gold. Maybe they sold you dreams, made you promises that they knew they couldn't keep. Yeah, look at this. The Three of Swords. That's heartbreak. Could be a third party as well. Could be cheating that happened between some of you. I mean, for some of you, between you and this person. This is third party energy. This is betrayal. Yeah, I would not be surprised if you get communication from somebody here. A Pisces, Libra, Aquarius, a Gemini. What is going on with Aquarius moon? Friendship based. They could be saying, look, can we just start off as friends? Can I take you out, spend some time with you? Can we start over? Because the Ace of Cups could be them wanting to start over. Eight of Cups. This is February the 19th through March the 1st. And this is the window we are in, you know, based on the date. This is Pisces Saturn energy. It talks about leaving a situation that's emotionally unfulfilling. You know, out with the old and with the new. I feel like this could be them seeing you walk away from them. Sometimes it talks about walking away from the past, moving on, being happily single, right? Because maybe they just wanted to keep things kind of casual with you, and they were not as romantic as you needed or wanted. You being a Scorpio, I'm quite sure you probably prefer somebody that's emotionally investing. Okay, so what is going on with the Cancer Venus energy, which is the Two of Cups? And this is the Seven of Swords. So there could be trust issues with this person. The Four of Swords. Libra energy. Libra, Jupiter. Yeah, so this shows me like a separation between you two. They understand why you're moving away. They know that you deserve more. If you are moving away, they know that you deserve more. They're trying to respect your space, but they are still hopeful about coming back together. Ten of Wands, Seven of Wands, yeah. They feel like they really cannot get through to you. They feel like it's over. The Death card, life goes on. The Hermit card, the Nine of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, yeah. Some of you could work with this person. So what signs am I seeing here? I'm seeing Sagittarius, Saturn, Leo, Mars, Scorpio energy, Virgo, Venus, Pisces, Jupiter. Some of y'all definitely could work with them. This could be a 3 or 7 year relationship, or age difference, or whatever you want to call it, situationship, because it feels like a situationship for a lot of you. And it says when the going got tough, they ran. The Seven of Swords is a runner. It is somebody leaving a situation. Now, this could be them walking away from you. And maybe they left quietly. And maybe you don't even know why you two are not speaking right now. But it's like you don't have the stability that you need with this person. And you feel like it's an uphill battle. So somebody's feeling blocked out. Don't know if it's you or them. Very strong boundaries. They could feel like to get back in your good graces would take a miracle. With the star here. But they are still hopeful. All right, y'all. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Like the video if you can. And I'll see y'all next time. Peace. Hey Sagittarius Collective, what's up y'all? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back if you have been here before. Thank you so much for joining me or joining me again. Let's get into your reading. The person on your mind, what are they hiding from you? All right, no sugarcoating. We're just going to deal with it head on. Blunt AF messages. What are they hiding from you? And I was hearing a channel song for you. Funny How Time Flies When You're Having Fun by Janet Jackson. She's a Taurus. You could be connected to a Taurus. But the part of the song I was hearing when I was hearing the part when she's like, I don't know where it all went. Time passed us by. Just when it seemed the fun had just begun. Funny how time flies when you're having fun. Okay, so I don't know what that means. Okay, maybe somebody misses the intimacy with you. Okay, one more shuffle and we will get 4 cards on top. I ruined everything. Okay. I'm emotionally unavailable right now. You got Cardinal Fire. Could be an Aries. On fire with passion for you. Short-tempered, territorial, and competitive. I'm not worth the headache. You're better than me. Oh my God. So an emotionally unavailable person that ruined things with you, calling themselves a headache, but they got all this passion for you. This could have been short-lived. Maybe that's why I was hearing that song. Maybe it was something that came in quickly, was really hot, passionate, and then maybe they don't have much to offer outside of passion, sex, attraction. She said, just as it seemed the fun had just begun. So maybe it was like short-lived or a false start between you and this person. I ruined everything. It says, you've made me believe in love again. You make me feel so alive. So you were waking up something in this person, but they ruined it. They're emotionally unavailable right now. Showing up as I understand why you pulled away. I really left you no other choice. I respect you choosing yourself. Okay. So somebody that's been emotionally unavailable saying you pulled away and they respect it. What's going on with this Aries? I loved you at first sight. I knew right away. Okay. But I mean, it's probably physical attraction more so than anything. I'm not saying that they didn't love you at first sight, but you don't really know somebody to love them at first sight. What is I'm not worth the headache? If they're meant to be in your life, nothing can stop it from happening. So whatever's meant to be in this connection is going to be. Yeah, some of you are dealing with another fire sign, especially an Aries or a Sagittarius, or maybe a Gemini. I love the thrill of the chase. I am way too non-committal for someone like you. And then you get the same thing that I think either Aries or Taurus got. Don't read between the lines. Close the book. It could have been Gemini as well. Nobody has time for riddles and guessing games. Jesus. Somebody's planning to come back your way and start chasing behind you. This could be an on again, off again relationship, y'all. You could be dealing with a Libra, somebody with a Libra moon placement, Aquarius or an Aquarius Mercury placement. So this is somebody that they're not good enough for you. I'm sorry, they're not. Because they're not ready to settle down. This person is not ready to commit. And they're recognizing themselves as best when they're with you. They're saying that they have you on a pedestal and they plan to resurface soon. But it says, I have a dark person or people around me and I let them come between us. Okay, y'all, take that how it resonates. I don't know. All right, what is I ruined everything? You made me believe in love again. You make me feel so alive. I ruined everything. What does that mean? You got the Lovers and the Eight of Pentacles. You got Virgo and Gemini energy here. So you made them believe in love again as the Lovers. They actually feel like you two had the possibility to really build something. Could be somebody you work with. Could be an 8-year relationship or age difference. You made them want to put in the effort. They were learning a lot from you. But maybe a choice that they made could even been putting work before you or money before you or something like that. Or choosing another lover. Yeah, look at this. The promiscuous Knight of Wands. Sagittarius energy. So It could be any other fire sign, but Sagittarius and Aries are coming through strong. What is I'm emotionally unavailable? That's somebody still in their whole phase. They like the thrill of the chase. They like new booty. They like new pain. They like newness. They like the fun and excitement of conquering. They have an insatiable desire. It's all about passion over, just like it says here, passion over emotions. Okay. What is I'm emotionally unavailable right now? So they don't have anything to offer right now, y'all. The King of Wands. Fire sign energy again, though. That is Leo, Jupiter. Yeah, Leo, Jupiter energy. Could be somebody in the spotlight, y'all. King of Wands is very like big D energy. Very sexy, handsome, charismatic. What else? So it's like for the sex or the passion, they're showing up, but not when it comes to working on a relationship. I understand why you pulled away the Ten of Pentacles. I really left you no other choice. I respect you for choosing yourself. They're seeing you as somebody that wanted a long-term relationship. Some of you know this person for a while. You have a lot of history with them. I'm saying 8 years and 10 years. But this is Virgo, Mercury energy and Leo, Jupiter energy. Yeah, for some of you, this could even be family. Didn't it say that they let people come between you too? Am I tripping? Yeah, I might be thinking about another reading. Okay, I don't know. So the Ten of Pentacles is about longevity. Both of these cards are about long-term relationships. And I feel like they're saying this is what you wanted. You were making a sound investment in them. You were there, but they were not making one back. This person could travel a lot. If they're not in the spotlight, maybe they travel for work. Even their career could entail them, like maybe being on an airplane, literally working on a ship, an airplane, something like that, where they're always away or they're always moving, always traveling. Even if it's an over-the-road truck driver or something like that, they feel like they travel a lot. It almost looks like, I don't know if this is a map in his hand, like sitting on his lap. It's not in his hand, it's on his lap. But yeah, I mean, these are nice cards to get, but it's saying that this person is emotionally unavailable. And I kind of feel like this is your energy, fire energy. So they're saying you want it long term. You made your intentions known, but you pulled away because you're waiting for your long-term investment. You don't want to waste your time. You're ready to build an empire. Okay, yeah, they could have said you quickly moved on, and they understand it. They feel like that was fair. A Libra for some of you, got Sagittarius, Mercury. But some of you are about to get communication from this person, maybe an apology. What is going on with this cardinal fire? On fire with passion for you, but short-tempered, territorial, and competitive. This person can have a big ego too, this King of Wands. Okay, that's too many. Why so many coming out? The King of Pentacles, the High Priestess, and the Queen of Swords. So you got Libra, Cancer, Pisces, and Taurus energy. Taurus, Mercury. Seven of Cups. This person got other options, y'all. You know what happens with this person? They hide their feelings because of something that happened in the past to them. Queen of Swords can have a chip on her shoulder. She can represent like a woman scorned. And with the High Priestess here, this could be a person that actually did want to invest in you. Maybe even started off being very generous in investing. And they actually did see a long-term future with you. But something here makes them feel like they have to guard their heart. This is very strong boundaries being guarded. And the High Priestess is like suppressing how you feel, not putting your feelings on display, playing your cards close to your chest. Either they've been married and divorced before, an investment that they made before. I don't know. But it says they knew right away, and the High Priestess is an inner knowing. So they do see something here with you. But this is like when you size somebody up and you're really kind of checking and balancing everything. Let me make sure the words that you say are what they really are. Very candid, honest person. For some of you, this person could have even told you, like, look, I'm not really looking for long term. But the feelings, there are true feelings here. There's a spiritual undertone to this relationship. But they're saying they're not worth the headache. Why? The Six of Wands in reverse. Could be very prideful. That's the pride before the fall. Leo, Jupiter. For some of you, this could be somebody that you're no longer giving your attention to. If they're meant to be in your life, nothing can stop it from happening. It's a fall from grace when the Six of Wands. Yeah, this person has fallen from grace. And then you have the Queen of Wands, which is Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. But it's Aries, Mars in particular. Both of these cards are about people being in the spotlight. So you got the King and Queen of Wands, which gives me you two do have a passionate connection. Very much physically attracted to each other. But the problem is they're seeing that they don't mean the same thing to you that they used to. Something could have happened over the last 6 days. Like really recently between you two. That caused a fight or a headache. Sometimes the Six of Wands is somebody that doesn't even want to be seen. They kind of want to keep their anonymity, their privacy. And you have the High Priestess here. That could be what it is too. They could have even told you they need some space. Or they're feeling like that. I'm seeing a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. They could be younger than you. I'm seeing a Capricorn very strongly. A Taurus, a Libra, Pisces. And then the Four of Swords is taking a break. Maybe you haven't spoken in a month or so. Scorpio Venus is here. Libra Jupiter. This person feels like emotionally they are not as invested as you. Sagittarius. You could be on the cusp of Sagittarius and Capricorn. Yeah, there's still some toxicity here. They're like, look, I ain't finished being stupid. I don't know how else to say it. That's what it's saying to me. Like they know that they're being foolish, but they're not done being foolish right now. They're like, I want to still sow my royal oats. I want to still kind of live my life, have my fun. Could be an age difference, that's the problem, or something like that. But it's like this person is not done being toxic. So I hope that helped. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, hype the video if you can. See y'all next time. Peace. Hey Capricorn, what's up y'all? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back if you've been here before. Thank y'all for joining me. All right, so I was hearing the song Back at One by Brian McKnight, who is a Gemini. Maybe you're connected to a Gemini, or somebody could want to start over with you. But we are looking at what the person on your mind is hiding from you. Your romantic love interest. What are they hiding from you? Good, bad, and different. No sugarcoating. Blunt AF messages. What are they hiding from you? Could be something going on in their own life. Something with the connection. Let's see. What are they hiding? I like having people fight over me. Okay. Alrighty. I want to talk to you so bad, but I'm being stubborn. I send you telepathic messages. I even astral project to visit you in your dreams. Could be a Cancer or a Pisces. Cancer is your sister sign. All right. So many people have come against this union. Cover your connection in prayer. Why do you like having people fighting over them? Somebody got a big ego? Okay. So they're outside people attacking the connection, causing discord, delays. But they're inviting them in if they like people fighting over them. What is I like people fighting over me? The audacity of you finding the strength to leave me. They're shook. Oh, somebody is shook because you found the audacity to leave them. Maybe some of you stop fighting over them. What is going on with I want to talk to you, but I'm being stubborn? Stop letting them off the hook so easily. Hold them accountable. They know you're going to hold them, that you're going to hold them accountable, and you're not going to let them off easy this time. Okay, I send you telepathic messages. I anticipate our reunion. For some of you, you are meeting with this person maybe in a 5D, but not the 3D. With so many people coming against this connection. I'm broken, anxious, overwhelmed, and depressed. Well, they shouldn't be letting other people come between you. We got Scorpio moon. Intense and passionate will transform you, though initially guarded. Okay, that's the King of Cups. And you got Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, a grounded connection. You got love and ego cannot peacefully coexist. Let love rule and ego die. Capricorn energy. I want to come and see you so bad. So somebody wants to talk to you, see you, spend time with you, but other people are involved. They're being stubborn. Okay, let's see. What is I like having people fight over me? Capricorn ain't about to fight over nobody. Okay, what is this? The Hangman. Pisces energy. They're waiting you out. Somebody is waiting you out. Things are in limbo between you two right now. There's a pause. There's a break. And also they like for people to prove themselves to them. Like, change my mind. Make me believe. Like, somebody's like, make me a believer. That is interesting. Okay, what else? Also, there's somebody here. Yeah, look at this, the Nine of Wands. So it says the audacity of you finding the strength to leave me there shook. And this is relationship PTSD, really fighting for a connection. They feel like you were fighting for the connection, but you stopped. This is surrendering. And this is the wounded warrior. So they expect for people to bend over backwards for them. And moving on. Okay. What is I want to talk to you so bad, but I'm being stubborn? And I was hearing back at 1, and the Nine of Wands can talk about fighting for a connection one last time. So maybe somebody's about to, both of these cards are about making sacrifices. What does I want to talk to you so bad? Some of you sacrificed this person because you knew you had to. Because who's going to be fighting over somebody? Especially somebody that want people fighting over them. So we got the 10 of Cups. Your best chance to hear from this person might be March 11th through March the 20th. That's Pisces Mars energy. So somebody feels like your family. They miss you. They miss the fulfillment, the love, and the wish fulfillment that you brought. But stop letting them off the hook so easily. Yeah, the devil. Somebody's unchecked ego. Capricorn energy and the Knight of Cups. Somebody feels like they can come in and love bomb you. And this is why they're not reaching out, though they want to. Because they're being stubborn. The devil is a stubborn energy. It is somebody that is kind of oppressive. And then you have all these people here chained to this person. Or this could be addictions. For some of you, it could be drinking. Or it's love bombing. It's dating a lot of people. Could even be family that gets in between you two. With so many people coming against the connection, it could be the family for some of you. Or some of you have wanted them to hold certain people accountable that have come against you and they haven't. All right, I send you telepathic messages. I even astral project to visit you in your dreams. We got the Queen of Pentacles. That's Capricorn energy. They see you as very valuable. They see you as a stable place to plant their seed, to invest, right? But what's the but? I anticipate our reunion. What is this? The Nine of Swords. They're anxious. They want to know if you still care. They're not even sleeping at night. The Nine of Swords is somebody up at night worrying, stressing, feeling regret, feeling remorse, mental health struggles. They feel like you're very stable. For some of you, this person is very unstable without you. I think, didn't it say something like that? Oh, that could have been another reading. You got a grounded connection. You are the grounded connection. Earth sign energy, that's you. But you got Gemini, Mars here. Love and ego cannot peacefully coexist. Let love rule and ego die. Yeah, I mean, so the Queen of Pentacles is love. She's a nurturer. She's very caring, compassionate, supportive, generous. And this is your card. This is Capricorn Venus energy. So there is somebody here that could be a bit anxious about reaching out to you, even though they want to. I feel like they lose a lot of sleep over this connection or lack thereof. Because you were the thing that kept them grounded. Okay, what is going on with so many people coming between you two? The Fool, Aquarius energy. And what is unbroken, anxious, overwhelmed, and depressed? Jesus. The Hierophant, Taurus energy. Okay. The World card at the bottom of the deck and the Four of Pentacles, Capricorn. Yeah, could be a 4-year relationship or age difference. Somebody is like, is this really over? Because I'm still holding on to you. Like, are you really done with me? For some of y'all, this is a marriage with the Hierophant here. Could even be a community of people, though, that's coming between you two. Church family, actual family. This talks about soul tribe energy, the Fool. And this could be them foolishly following behind, like groupthink, listening to the opinions of others. This is supposed to represent like sound advice and wisdom and guidance. But maybe they're foolishly following behind. Or like outdated thinking that this person is holding on to if it's not actual people. But it could be something to do with like coming from different cultures, religions, backgrounds, races, something like that. They're still holding on to your energy. It could be another Capricorn strongly, a Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, or Taurus. You got Gemini here. You got the Ace of Swords. Yeah, some of you are about to hear from this person, especially an air sign. The Ace of Swords, the Queen of Swords, and the Lovers is air energy. So they could be about to reach out to you. There could even be somebody who's trying to come back. It says cover the connection in prayer, and you do have the Hierophant coming out with the Fool. That could be somebody wanting to start over with God as the center of the relationship. The Hierophant does represent the spirit of God. So I don't know, maybe that's even like marriage counseling or some kind of mediation. That's somebody that's like the voice of reason, somebody that can sit down and counsel you and they. Okay, take it how it resonates. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, hype the video if you can. See you next time. Peace. Hey Aquarius Collective, what's up y'all? Welcome to the channel, welcome back. I hope you all are doing amazing. Let's pull some cards for you. When it comes to the person on your mind, what are they hiding from you? Good, bad, and different, no holds barred, no sugar coating. What do you need to know that they are hiding from you? Could be about the connection, could be their own personal stuff that has nothing to do with you. Let's see, what are they hiding? I dream stalk you every night. I have to be close to you, even if it's your astral body. They can be popping up in your dreams a lot. All right. I want you to feel safe with me. I want to protect you. Okay. Not bad. I have to release someone else from my energy first. Oh, okay. So maybe you're in separation because they are trying to respect your boundaries because there's somebody else involved. All right. I secretly hope or hoped you break down my walls and get me to open up to you. I like or liked you a lot. Okay, somebody could be stuck with somebody else that they really don't want to be with, and they're like constantly thinking about you, but you could have made it very clear that they need to be completely single before you will invest in them. Okay, like you don't want to be a third party. Who does? Just a headache. All right, so let's see. What's I dream stalk you every night? I should have claimed you when I had the chance. Yeah, somebody that missed an opportunity with you. I want you to feel safe with me. I want to protect you. I'm looking at your pictures now and reminiscing about the good times. Could be a Scorpio. I have to release someone else. Is sexual taboos, unconventional relationship, and non-committal partner. That's Sagittarius energy or Taurus. For some of y'all, this could be somebody that you were engaging in some kind of sexual relationship with. Maybe it was secret. Maybe it was whatever, unconventional. And there was something else they were more affixed to. Some other connection. I secretly hope you break down my walls. Emotional manipulation is at an all-time high. Because I feel like, why do you have to break down their walls? You should be the one with the walls if they got a third party. Anyway, I leave before my partners can leave. I want to follow my heart straight to you, and I'm happiest when I'm with you. But action speaks louder than words, and their words may lie, but their actions never will. Their bad habits ruined you all. I was very selfish towards you, and I'm so embarrassed by my behavior. And we got entanglement, situationship. Boundaries are not clearly defined. I feel like I finally met my match in you. You have beat me at my own game. So some of you, you're giving them back the same energy, or you're showing them that you're not like other people they've dealt with, where maybe they got away with, you know, stringing people along or having a main person and seeing the other people on the side. You're like, not me, won't be me. Okay, so what does our dream stalk you? Why? They want to be close to you, even if it's in your dreams. You got the Hangman. Okay, Pisces energy. What is I should have claimed you when I had the chance? The Tower. So they feel like the damage is done between you two, a Scorpio, an Aries, or Pisces person. So yeah, the Tower is kind of like, okay, we got to let bygones be bygones. We got to let this tower fall because it's built on an unstable, shaky foundation. It's a house of cards. I call it the house of cards, or building love, like a sandcastle. If you build a foundation on sand, water comes in. See the water comes in and just kind of destabilizes the whole thing. Sometimes this is an abrupt ending, though. For some of you, this person's still kind of hung up on you, still stuck on you. The Hangman can be a feeling of being stuck, suspended in a particular moment and can't let it go. And this is what they could even be trying to keep you stuck. But this usually talks about not speaking, like being on a break from each other, a pause from each other, in separation. Okay, because of something chaotic, an argument could have happened, something like that. But it's like things are in limbo right now, but they still want to feel connected to you. What is I want you to feel safe with me? I want to protect you. The Devil in reverse and the Judgment card in reverse. Scorpio and Capricorn. It says they're looking at your pictures, reminiscing about the good times. With the Judgment card in reverse. But this is a lesson that somebody is not learning. Somebody's hard-headed. They're seeing that they need to release something or someone from their energy, like it says here. That's what it is, but they're failing to do so with the Judgment card in reverse. That's like somebody not learning a lesson. They keep repeating the same negative patterns over and over again. But they are trying to detach, or they understand why you detached. You could be on a Capricorn Aquarius cusp. I feel like they're beating themselves up. Like, why did I let you get away? What does I have to release someone? For some of y'all, there's something going on with poor judgment, addictions, something like that. Somebody trying to clean up their life, but they're not able to stick to it. What does I have to release someone else first? Okay, so you have the King of Swords. That's Aquarius energy. Could be a Libra or a Gemini or an Aquarius, but this is Aquarius. Mercury and sexual taboos. You could be older than this person. Could be a younger water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. These are people cards. So for some of you, maybe this person is a bit immature emotionally, or they're just not as evolved. Like, you have more lived experience, and it could be age. It doesn't have to be. It could be emotional maturity. You're more level-headed than them. They're still young or impressionable or gullible or naive or something like that. Well, they tried to play you like you were. Okay, so the person that they might have to release, it might be a head over heart decision. So maybe there are still some feelings for somebody else, that even though they're trying to release them, or they could be just trying to think logically about how to do it. Now, this is a very decisive energy. Maybe there's even a gullible person that they play around with that's not you. Because Aquarius is not gullible, usually. I mean, I guess if it's a distorted Aquarius, it could be. But normally, Aquarians are very smart, sharp people. What does I secretly hope you break down my walls? Look at this. You got the Seven of Wands, which is the card of standing your ground against people coming towards you, feeling guarded, very strong boundaries. So, yeah, this person is used to people fighting for them. What's the emotional manipulation? It's the Eight of Swords in reverse. Okay, so this talks about seeing things. You're seeing things differently, or they're seeing things differently. I'm not sure. This is Gemini, Gemini, Jupiter energy. And this talks about getting unstuck. So some of you are like, you're not fighting for this person. Why would they think that you're supposed to fight for them? Seven of Pentacles, Six of Cups, and the Temperance card. Yes, could be somebody moving really slow. Scorpio, Sagittarius, you got a 7-year marriage, relationship, age difference between you and someone. This could have been like a friends with benefit situation. Could also be that they are still connected to a past energy. They could have even went backwards to somebody from the past. Or they could have ghosted you, and you were like, what the hell happened? And I think for a lot of you, they went backwards. Especially if they're dealing with a water sign. I don't know what any of this means. It says, I leave before my partners can leave. What does that mean? The Queen of Swords and the Seven of Cups. They're very head over heart. They're very emotionally detached. And they like to keep their options open, y'all. So it's like maybe somebody who's really sharp. They're very smart, but they're confused when they ain't got no common sense. You know how somebody can be like wickedly wise or really good at manipulating, but they don't have common sense. That's the thing that's missing. So you got Scorpio, Venus, and you got Libra energy. I don't know what any of that meant. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Some of you can have a restraining order against somebody. Maybe somebody that's just gotten out of jail or something. Eight of Swords in reverse, the Seven of Wands. That's my restraining order card. And the Eight of Swords is jail, but it's in reverse. So maybe somebody just got out of jail. Or maybe maybe some of you helped this person while they were in jail or something. I don't know, something like that. Maybe they took advantage of your kindness. I'll just say it like that. Your kindness. And maybe they were talking to multiple people. Yeah, I just flipped the deck on the Three of Swords. That's third party interference. Some of them could have even married a third party, or you're married to them and they chose another person. I don't know, y'all. I don't know what any of that meant, but like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Somebody thinks they're smarter than you, but they don't have common sense. I'm not saying they're not smart, But they are not smarter than you because they lack common sense. And Aquarians are going to have common sense. That's what I do know. One of my best friends is an Aquarius. So I know that for a fact. Aquarians they're book smart, but they also have very good common sense, which is probably why I get along with Aquarian women anyway. Not the men. No disrespect to the men here, but that's not a sign that Taurus should be dealing with. I don't even have an Aquarius male friend. Never even felt the need to have one, but the women I get along with. I like the women. Yeah. But anyway, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, hype the video if you can, and I will see you all the next time. Peace. Hey Pisces Collective, happy birthday. I hope you all are enjoying your birthday season. Let's go ahead and pull some cards. The person on your mind, what are they hiding from you? What is it that they don't share with you, that they're not telling you? All right, could have something to do with the connection, may not. Most likely it will, but what are they hiding from you? Good, bad, and different. All right, so trigger warning. Let's see. No sugarcoating. I anticipate our reunion. So if you're in separation, somebody is looking forward to coming back together with you. I want to give you closure. Okay, maybe somebody just wants to meet up, talk, to give you closure, give you answers. Could be a Capricorn, Scorpio, Cancer. It says, I am manipulating your energy by constantly thinking about you so that I stay on your mind too. Okay. So if you put this person out of sight, out of mind, they're like, nah, So maybe the closure really is to kind of reel you back in. All right, so we have here, I don't go a day without thinking about you. Yeah, you're on somebody's mind heavy. Okay, let's clarify. So this would most likely be if you are in separation. This would be your reading. Especially somebody that left you with a lack of closure. What does I anticipate our reunion? I am giving you the silent treatment. So they're giving you the silent treatment, but manipulating your energy by thinking about you so that they stay on your mind too. And that's called energy transference, and it's very real. I want y'all to try it. Just in case you don't believe me, try it. Think of somebody, maybe even a person you haven't talked to in a long time, haven't seen in a long time. Maybe even a person you don't even have their phone number. Just think about them. Think about them and think about them thinking about you. You'll run into them. You'll run into somebody who will mention that this person asked about you. The person might end up getting your phone number. I had somebody call me at work before. One of my friends I lost touch with from high school. She called me at my job. She Googled me and found my office number, my desk. And so you just don't know how that goes. But I'm telling you, just try it if you don't believe me. But I want to give you closure. I am a bit resentful that you're unbothered and detached. Oh, Pisces, you're doing that Pisces thing. One thing about Pisces, when they get tired of you, Pisces don't usually hold grudges, but the ones that do, oh baby, they can hold a grudge. What is I am manipulating your energy by constantly thinking about you so that I stay on your mind? I blamed you for everything that went wrong between us. So it's almost like I feel like this person is wanting you to reach out, but they feel like you're unbothered and detached. You could be on Aquarius, Pisces cusp. What is I don't go a day without thinking about you? Believe people are who they are the first time they show you. I feel like they're seeing you as like the genuine article, the real deal. You show who you were. They don't question that. But they're also realizing that you see them for their works now. It says, I'm ready to claim you and make you my forever person. Okay, you are nothing like what they're used to, and this makes them very uncomfortable. I want you to know that I'm just as hurt as you, maybe even more hurt. And I hate the silence between us. I need to talk to you. I owe you an apology. I want you to have my baby. What's next? Okay. Started hearing Salt and Pepper. What a man, what a man, what a man, what a mighty good man. Because when she's like, I think I want to have your baby. I think that was Salt that said that. I think Salt she's either an Aries or a Leo. I feel like she's a Leo, but she might be an Aries. I know Pepper is a Scorpio. Anyway, what does I anticipate our reunion? Though I am giving you the silent treatment, the Knight of Cups. Somebody wants to ask you out. Pisces, this could be another water sign, namely another Pisces. They could do music. They could be an entertainer. They could be very romantic. And then the Eight of Swords is them giving you the silent treatment. So they're not moving, though they want to. They feel like their hands are tied. Also could be somewhat of a love bomber. That's Gemini, Jupiter energy. Somebody that's overthinking it. So they are obsessively thinking about you because that's what this is. But like overthinking. Maybe even talking themselves out of reaching out. What is I want to give you closure? The Two of Cups. I really do feel like somebody wants to see you. They want to see you face to face. They want to look you in your eyes. Two of Cups is Cancer, Venus energy. So they're like, can we be friends? If nothing else, I do want to be friends with you. What is, I'm a bit resentful. Yeah, the Five of Swords. That's resentment. You cannot make it up. Okay, Aquarius, Venus energy. Something could happen 5 weeks ago. This is the beginning of Aquarius season. So January the 20th through February the 1st. Something could have happened. So this is not seeing eye to eye. This is a lot of drama between two people. This is the silent treatment. Now, maybe they're saying that this is you. That can be resentment too, though. So maybe they're resentful, or maybe you're even with someone else. Some of y'all like, I don't need no closure. I'm good. What is I'm manipulating your energy? The Death card. Scorpio energy. I blamed you for everything that went wrong between us. It's like they're trying to send you some telepathic messages. The Five of Wands and the Justice card. Yeah, this is somebody that could not give you like accountability here with the Justice card. The Justice card is about being fair, taking accountability, being impartial, seeing both sides of a situation. But the Five of Wands is not getting along. So it's conflict, it's fights, it's arguments. I'm definitely seeing like a lot of argumentative energy here. And the Death card is like, it's over. So they're like, I don't want you to move on. The Death card is life goes on. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. It's course correction, it's recalibration. But they're like, I don't want you to move on. I want to confuse you. I want to make you come back to me. But the thing is, they want you to reach out. It could be a Libra, Scorpio, and you got Leo, Saturn. What is going on? I don't go a day without thinking about you. The Nine of Cups, Pisces energy. You could be born March 1st through March 10th. You made them happy. What does the lead people are? Who they are when they show you the first time? The Six of Swords. Yeah, so they see you as like happily moving on with your life. Some of you, they feel like you're very content with the not speaking. Because the silent treatment card is the Five of Swords. You have that here, but the Six of Swords is moving away from it. You feel like it's a trauma bond. They know that. And they feel like you're very content and you're not chasing them. And that pisses them off. Some of you moved away from them, like physically you moved to a new location. Maybe they don't even know where you live. This could be a divorce. Maybe for some of you, you're going through a difficult divorce. Well, just since things have ended, this person has been very petty. Three of Wands, the High Priestess. Yeah, I feel like some of you could have moved away. Maybe they don't know where you live. Cancer, Pisces, and Aries energy. Six of Wands, Eight of Wands. I just heard Best I Ever Had by Drake. Baby, you my everything. You're all I own. Sagittarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Somebody could be a content creator. Y'all get that all the time. This is content creation. I just saw the Six of Wands, content creator. The Knight of Cups could even be. Yeah, some of you are very artistic, creative people. You express yourself through creativity. And if not, that could be your person. All right, well, let me just see something. Because it says I'm ready to claim you and make you my forever person. I feel like there's somebody that will eventually reach out to you. It could be for your birthday. Okay. Yeah, this is communication. Ace of Swords, Two of Pentacles, and the Judgment card. Could be a 2-year relationship, age difference. We got Scorpio, we got Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. And we got Capricorn, Jupiter here. Somebody's debating. They're trying to make a decision about whether they should reach out. They could be going through an awakening here. This could be somebody seeking your forgiveness. Somebody wanting to talk, but debating about whether they should reach out. Yeah, they're taking their own sweet time. Knight of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, Virgo, Venus. 10 of Pentacles, Virgo, Mercury. Okay, 10 years could be significant. 2 years could be significant. 1 year could be significant. Somebody is still wanting to build something with you. And now sometimes this Judgment card shows up as somebody that is taking accountability. They're self-assessing. And they want to be accountable. They're going through an awakening, a rebirth. But I feel like this person goes back and forth. And when they want to reach out, it's because they're more in the high vibrational energy. But then when it feels like right now they're in the high vibrational energy. But then they have moments where they waver. They're weighing the pros and cons here. They also could be trying to be measured and come in the right way. They don't want to like jump in too quickly. They want to respect your boundaries. This is about learning a lesson here. This is Judgment Day. It's a teachable moment. So maybe this person learned a major lesson after playing in your face, okay? And for some of you, it's that you weren't going to chase them because maybe you were doing that before, or they are used to people doing that and you were like, not me. All right, y'all, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, hit the video if you can, and I will see you all next time. Peace.